Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.
I do remember how I used to make you laugh until it hurt. Now those memories felt like thorns on a patch, a rose I can no longer touch. You're just another scar placed on my heart.
Говорил, они могут просто выйти.
26. Here we are, Skade versus Nemiga, our first best of 3 of the day. And joining me along for all of the action is going to be the wonderful Define. Define, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, dude. I'm ready for some great CS here, and we have two great matchups today. Starting off with Skade and Nemiga, as you said, and we got Nuke, one of my favorite maps to watch and play. So this is gonna be real fun.
Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting, actually, because a lot of people would put this as a Skade victory, but just how clear-cut it's going to be, that is the question we're all looking to answer. And given that we're starting on Nuke, that's what makes this best of 3 a little bit dicey for Skade, is, in theory, this is one of their worst maps to play on.
Yeah, this is not they haven't been having too good results on it lately, so I do feel like this could be a 3-mapper because they've been losing against some not the best teams recently. Like Tricked, and like they have the new roster Tricked, so yeah, it's kind of, I don't know how they're gonna pan out there, but they've been struggling a little bit here on these matches, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how this first map is gonna go. But I do still favor Nemiga here on Nuke, just due to that.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the rest of the best of 3 series, obviously we've got Dust 2 as our decider. I think that actually gives Nemiga an opportunity here. Obviously, I think there potentially will be, I would say, a bit of a skill difference when it comes to map 2, but Nemiga are no strangers to Dust, so I think there's a chance that we might see an upset.
Yeah, for sure. I think Inferno is a pretty clear cut, should be going to Skade, just to their win percent rate last 3 rounds. So I do think that should be right there, just going to Skade. So Nemiga, for them to try to force that third map, I feel like Nuke has to be their map. Otherwise, I do have a feeling Skade probably gonna win 2-0. But yeah, as you said, Dust 2 really is, they could take that away for sure. So that's gonna be really interesting to see if that's gonna be the case here. And you know, you always want to start off good here at this stage. You know, you want to get that first win under your belt, and then, you know, to play a 1-0 team as well, because you don't want to get into that 2-2 bracket, you know.
Especially, and also when it's such a big Swiss stage as well. 20 teams competing for obviously over $50,000. Makes things a little bit dicey, with so many teams being involved. That 2 for 2.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest prize pool yet in Lootbet, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe it's up by 10,000. I believe from last season.
Yeah, so there's a lot of money on the. You need to be ready, sharp, precise here to get on. But we're gonna jump into the pistol here, and we got Skade on that CT side. Nemiga gonna be on the attack side. And yeah, let's see what kind of utility they're gonna have here in Nemiga. So Nuke, a very tactical map, I would say. You can't really rely on aim like you could maybe on Mirage and Dust 2. So we got that mod up main, and then nade up the door, and we're gonna see a fast play towards the main here. So this is gonna be a wrap, but look at this. Great defense here from Skade, and now they're gonna wrap up to heaven.
They'll be looking actually for ramp if they want, and unfortunately nothing is working out for this T side. Look at Denny go, just tapping them down with spell, and Skade, quick and decisive start to their CT side.
Yes, they had 2 players on ramp. I think they only expected, I think, 1 on ramp. Maybe they expected either to get up heaven. That's why they didn't go up heaven. So they head towards ramp, but there was 2 guys there, and it was a complete lockdown there. Great pair of frags from Skade and Nemiga. Put him, you know, they're right down here after the pistol run here, and it's gonna have to be an eco for them. Nothing too much being bought in here, just a P250. So this should be a freebie. I think they're just gonna go straight out on the A side. Yeah, this should be a swelter here. There should be no kills here for Nemiga to take home. And the remaining 3 gonna be coming through the door, and they're gonna get sprayed down, but they do get the 1 at least, so that's something. But yeah, we're gonna go into the 3rd round here. But yeah, this is pretty much what we can expect from the 2nd round here.
This is the big one now, though. The Nemiga obviously able to buy back into this one with all their might, spending every cent, quite literally in some cases, into the full buy now. And the utility is looking pretty good apart from a couple of players, but it's got just enough, really, to be able to do something like a B-side take here. So it'd be interesting to see how they decide to approach this. Looks like they're going to start off with a little bit of presence towards outside, getting a player up onto Silo, as well as 2 players directly on the outside wall.
Yeah, and we do see the S3s here. We've seen in the tier 1 teams, like usually they're picking up S3s late. I think it was Astralis who picking up very late in the CT hall, or in the T hall. So they don't give the CTs the S3s, you know. Because S3s is very overpowered nowadays. So But yeah, because if the CTs win this round, they're gonna pick up those S3s and they can keep rolling. So that's what I fear right now. And Dennis, he sees the guy. He's gonna take the shot. He gets the entry, but Spellan inside the garage. He's just being a nuisance here. He's just taking all the aggression away from the Opera, and he found himself 2 frags here. So this is not going Nemiga's way. And this is the first gun round, keep that in mind. So yeah, 5v3 here. Box trying to go for the kill there towards the garage guy, but he's just not finding anything. Skade playing very good CS right now. And this is... And Dennis, he can just stay there and watch Flash coming through. And there's the 3rd kill. Dennis just killing everyone. They're just peeking 1 by 1, Flakes.
Yeah, literally
they
they
don't
are
really
just,
have the utility.
They are just walking single-handedly out onto all different areas here. They're not going together at all. It's really not looking good. I think they're almost going to do it again here. You can see just MDS walking almost dangerously close towards this outside main area. Spellum almost thinking of peeking. Rafty will be taken down, so at least there's that. Lollipop potentially has an opportunity, but he's got Molly in hand. Then just rotating. This man is on an absolute tear this round. At least Spellin should be a guaranteed kill here, as MDS finds him, but a 1v3 still on the table as Denny, yet again. That's an ace for him.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen at all. He's literally stayed the same position the entire round towards heaven there. And you can just see here, he goes out. The first one I accept, but yeah, this kind of picks it. They know it's up there. And finding an ace on the first gun round is, wow, that is brutal there from Nemiga. And we can see the past matches. 3 wins in a row for Skade. So 4 of the 5 wins there. Nemiga has 3 wins of the 5. So pretty much the same result last 5 matches, but yeah, this is a brutal start for Nemiga. And now they're gonna have to go down to the pistols again. So this should be a pretty easy 4-0. Unless they can do anything with the Deagles. And we've seen before, this Deagles so dangerous sometimes. And they're actually already down Secret. Do we have anybody down on B there? The Opera is on the ramp here, so Nemiga to actually get a bomb plant perhaps here. If the bomb was down, but yeah.
Unfortunately, the players that are down there and are able to potentially go for a plant don't have the bomb on their backs. That bomb is just chilling right now. Not even close to ramp, actually, so kind of worried about the opportunity for them to try and go for a plant. They are looking like maybe walking out on towards A, looking to see if they can catch someone by surprise, but nothing seems to be taking shape here for this T side. Obviously, losing 5 players in the previous round of Denny, that's one way to motivate him going into his next gun round here.
Definitely. And what Nemiga need to do here, they need to get frags. They can't just keep alone to survive like 4 or 5 players every single round here. We can see the ramp push here, so they're gonna get to 2. Speedak finds a 2, so this is a great run, considering they only got the Eagles, and now they picked up 2 weapons as well, so Skade should be a little bit scared here. Speedak watching towards the single door 2, towards B, and they will be going down on the B plant here, so B plant down. A retake comes out here from Skade, and if Skade loses this round after that ace from the last round from Dennis Lollipop, they're gonna have to rely on him and Speedak here to make the frags. All 3 coming through ramp, and there you have it. He has the angle behind the silo. Oh my goodness, Lollipop with a 3rd. Oh my goodness, all 3 from Lollipop. And Skade, I said it should be a free round, but it looked like it was supposed to be easier. But then once they got our ramp Flakes, it just, the defense just fell apart.
Plucked apart bit by bit. Lollipop just crushing them there with the 3 headshots. As you say, getting down on towards ramp. From there, it all pretty much crumbled. I think when you're playing with the AWP rifle combo in ramp, you have to be aware of the fact that if you fall, the rotations are not going to be through quick enough. It will be a retake. So when you're against those pistols, you almost want to be a little bit more passive, not playing so close to the walls. Giving up that AWP, giving up those creeks like you talked about, is just so crucial. The success of the CT side. And a great start here for Lollipop again, picking off Raftu. More pressure put towards ramp. We do see Denny able to secure not only 1, but a 2nd trade as he just decisively flicks back and forth between ramp and heaven. But still, B site completely taken. It'll have to be another retake from the Skade side.
Yeah, the retaking the B side is not the optimal thing you want to do. It's pretty hard to do that against proposed plans here, but they had 35 seconds to do it, so let's see if that's going to happen. Lollipop, let's see if you can do another big round here. But this time, it's nobody really coming through the ramp area. They're coming through the double door and the single door here. And when you look at Box here, he's gonna have the flank here. Oh my goodness, he's gonna find himself only the one here. He's not gonna find the second at MDS. He's trying to shuffle things down.
Danny must be... He's done his job, right? He's been able to peek back in and get the second and third player, so only really allowing one player down in towards the B-site area, but unfortunately the rest of his team just don't seem to be connecting, specifically on that B-site retake as well. There really hasn't been any success towards B for the CT side right now.
Yeah, 2 rounds in a row here for Nemiga. The both gunners gone their way, and so that means an eco here from Skade should be tying things up here. And yeah, Skade, you know, Denzel has done the job, and it's just his teammate they don't. So not sure what really could happen here, but this is gonna be a freebie round. Skade should be falling down pretty easily here. The kills are happening in the favor of Nemiga. Just 2 remain, make that 1, and it's a clean one. Not a single damage from Skade here in this full eco. So some money being built up here from Nemiga. That's good. That's what you need on the T side. Have a lot of money, so if you lose 1 round, you can still buy the next, and so on forth. So the gun round here though, no 8 this time from Skade. So, and the utility flakes is very, very low here. Spellman got nothing. Dennis only got 1 flashbang.
Very curious to see if we see just another ramp play come through, honestly, because it's been the bread and butter of Nemiga so far.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, if they have an, you know, if you have an open ramp, they don't this time hold that for a second, because I think they're gonna go towards A. Yeah, this is gonna be an explosion because they're gonna go through the door. They can't. Rainwaker, he puts down 2 players, and this is a shutdown on the A side. It's a 4v2. What can Box and Speed like do here? They weren't trying to go ramp. They tried to go push the 4 stage through the door and blue hot. It's just not gonna work out. It's so hard to come through that door. You know, it's just once the smoke is being deployed down, you know, you're pretty much running into death. But Rafter should be finding the remaining 2 here. He got the good angle. He finds the first. It's down to Speedak. 4 versus 1. Trying to bait out the shot. Oh, I think he spotted feeds there, so they know where he is. And 50 seconds remain. Well, maybe try to save here.
It's actually going to throw it out of the map. I actually like that, though. I mean, you're in a 1-on-4, so realistically the odds of saving, especially with, what, 50 seconds left when he was throwing it, is pretty slim. So rather than giving the opportunity to Skade to get an AWP up going into round 8, throws it out the map, guarantees that going into this next round, hopefully they'll be able to have it. Which I don't think so. Based on money, I don't think they can actually afford to rebuy the AWP, so...
Yeah, I don't think so either. There was 1 guy who died, so but they still can't afford it. Yeah, so no op there from Skade, so that's gonna be pretty good. So Nemiga, I feel like ramp has been the good part of the map for them, so maybe they should go back to that. But just when I say that, they're gonna go outside with 3 players, in fact. But Speedak, he does have that op again, so let's see what he can do with it. The cross smoke, down secret they go, but there's a guy right here, and he's gonna get an easy frag spell with the first one. Gets traded out though, Rafter, so back to 4v4, but yeah, keep in mind this is a big CT-sided map, so 4-3, this is going to be much better for Nemiga than it's going to be for Skade at the moment in the beginning here. And we can see the loot up at odds. Very, very, very close here between these 2 teams. And we got Lollipop coming through here from Secret, but yeah, he's gone away from there, so now this is where Skade, they're going to have to win this round. Otherwise, once again, their money's gonna be pretty much gone. We got that SG, look at this. He doesn't use the scope, but it's still, there we go. He finds Lollipop eventually. And the Box, he knows exactly where this guy is.
He nearly gets a little awkward there. I think we should be in a pretty good position with Skade, all things considered. They've got the crossfire on towards main. Denny gonna pick them up from above. That's the AWP gained as well, so Skade gonna be very happy with how that's played out. Like you say though, Nemiga already having 3 rounds here, even giving up 5, giving up 6 here even to Skade, isn't really that big of a deal for them. I think arguably, the fact Nemiga are already at 3, if they can get to, heck, let's assume that they can double their score and get to 6, they're going to be very happy going to the second half, because CT side of Nemiga has always been a really strong point for them.
Yeah, exactly. They only really need that 5 or maybe even 6 rounds to stretch it if you want, but 5 rounds should be, I guess, enough normally. 5 or 6, so they're not gonna panic yet here. And we do have a little, I think it's maybe a tactical issue, tactical pulse here. But either way, yeah, 5-3 here, 6-3 after this one. Next round we'll have an op on Nemiga for sure. Lollipop has 6k, so that's not going to be an issue. Denisol is back on the op here, but what I like him to do on ramp, if Denisol played heaven, but if you want to play ramp, you know, you play ramp, you see them, if they're pushing you, you just slow down to B side. You don't stick around, because when they lost against the Pistols, there were 2 people ramp. They stuck around on ramp. They took a shot, and they tried to stay put, you know? And that's why they died. If they just fell down, they would have been fine. So, yeah, I would like them to just fall down B instead of just sticking around on ramp after the second shot. So hopefully they're going to do that. Otherwise, I still think they can lose a couple more CT rounds here on ramp.
They haven't really changed much. That's the thing. Since they lost the first round ramp, their setup hasn't changed. I think they throw 1 extra smoke now, which I think is almost just a matter of the fact they have the extra utility. They just throw that deep ramp smoke. But apart from that, literally we're looking at an identical setup for Skade. Very minimal adjustments. Where they have been a bit more variable is towards outside. And obviously when you have a player like Denny, that kind of makes sense because he is really just dancing between playing rafters towards A and also looking and taking those duels towards outside. So that somewhat makes sense. Talking outside, secret control immediately gained by Nemiga.
Yeah, look at Jo here. He's already down and he's going to find himself the first one. And he went ready for that rafter. Not at all. And now, look at this. We got 3 guys indoor, 1 guy inside the vent. So this is going to, I think they're going to explode towards A here. Rocking, holding the B side. Rainwake. He's not even ready for the vent play here. Or well, even if he would, he has to run up from the vent. He can't really shoot from the ladder. So, yeah, about a minute to go here. And Skade already lost a player. He was so fast down here from Jo. Like, already down towards long in the first, like, 30 seconds. But now they're gonna walk out down. Oh, they're actually coming down vent. Nobody's watching it. Oh, Rainwaker, stop watching. And now, well, they're gonna head to the B side here. But Denisol, he needs to get this frag. This is so hard. He hits a shot. And now that second guy is gonna peek. Oh, never mind. He's not gonna go for the peek. There we go. Finally goes for the peek. 3v2 here for Nemiga. But look at Rainwaker. He comes through. 2 big kills. And that's gonna be down to box here. And he's nowhere to be seen. And wow, that's big kills from Rainwaker. Yeah, well, he's gonna find the last one too, so. Wow, it was pretty close there. It looked like Nemiga could have grabbed that round, but he put it right back.
It really comes down to a crucial double kill from Rainwaker. Just the fact that he was not dealt with sitting atop mini, he was able to get into vent and just to get this huge flank in from behind. You can see here just not only getting one, but getting the second as well. They were completely unaware of that fact. Without him being there, that round, I almost feel like is a guaranteed loss. But he's able to deny the plant, find the player getting aggressive on ramp. That pretty much secures it. Yeah,
definitely. And I'm surprised nobody was watching vent there because, you know, vent and I think like ramp is the only thing they can come down to there. Now we're going to see an A push here with the pistols. And once again, this is going to be actually a good pair of frags here from Nemiga. They're not going to win the round. They're going to get a lot of frags out of it. 2 frags, almost a third. And I feel like maybe they should... Yeah, it was an eco run, yes, but maybe they should just stop the A play, you know, because they've been trying it a couple times now. Even with the flashes here. They do get a pair of frags, but... Still think it feels pretty safe from Skade. That's still won that round pretty easily. But... Yeah. I would like to see more SGs from Nemiga, you know, we got the SGs, they're so strong. This time we got 2 S3s, okay, so 7-3. Nemiga, they still have to win 2 more rounds at least, so... Wouldn't be too worried yet, but Skade is doing a great job here on the CT side. And again, we got another A push here! What's going on here from Nemiga? And it's the same pretty much thing happening. Like a 3-for-1 trade here. Jo trying to pull it back here, but Denisol is back on the op. And this is once again a shutdown here from Skade, and Flakes, what's going on in this A side?
I can't help but feel like this is really disjointed play for Nemiga, to be honest, because you've got Jo outside, MDS kind of just chilling, doing his thing ramp, while 3 players rush door out towards A. You'd think if they were going to force the issue and go really aggressive on A, they would just do it at least together as a unit. But having these 2 players basically out doing their own things, to be frank, it makes them irrelevant to the round. Even with Jo getting a kill, it doesn't change anything. Because as we see, they just get traded down by the likes of Denny and Raftu. So A frustrating situation, I think, for the Nemiga side right now. MDS becomes last man standing. At least he's got the bomb on his back. There is that. But getting it down on towards B here is the first challenge. And Rainwaker is going to be there to make that 10 times harder. As he drops on down, drops the smoke. Dorgan is going to be opened, and through there, MDS knows what's coming. I think best case, he gets the plant. Shouldn't really expect to see much more than that.
No, 60 HP, they know exactly where he is. He can't be into the single, he can't be double door. He's gonna have to be around here somewhere. He gets into the dark corner, but Rainwaker is gonna shut him down fairly easily. And that's gonna be 8 from Skade, and well, they're gonna keep going here and gaining these rounds, and I feel like this could maybe be 10-11 rounds here from Skade on the CT side if this keeps going. But as you said, you know, there are 3 people pushing out A, so essentially if there's 3 Skade players, it's gonna be a 3-3 out on the A side, and you know, there's no way they can kill all 3 with just 3 players on that A push, unless they get a little bit lucky. So, yeah, 2 players really. 1 outside, as you said, 1 ramp. They're not doing anything in the round. They could lurk, but other than that, it's
at
not
that
gonna
point,
be anything
what
done.
value are you offering though? If you've got 2 lurkers, if your 3 players are just dying on A every round because they're running door, you could be absolute
They can't
heroes.
expect them to kill everyone there on A. They can't really expect that, so I'm not really sure what they were thinking.
Exactly.
Velan, though, he's getting a little bit of problem here on outside, so this time we got another pair of smokes, like the wall smokes outside, and the one guy has already made his way down secret, but the remaining ones, never mind. Denislaw, he's gonna pick that one off. So 2 on outside, Denislaw still watching secret, so they're pretty much trapped here on outside unless they want to go back.
I really hope they take advantage of the fact that Denislaw isn't up in heaven though. It's only Rain with the AK, and that's going to be a huge difference. That AWP obviously is such a strong weapon to have in that position. You use this to get some outside control here, get aggressive. I love the fact that Box is moving this far forward.
Yeah, this is great. Is he gonna
Seems like
take
Rain
the
is
corner?
aware
No,
of
that's
it,
the
though.
question. I think he kind of is because he's hiding from, but he can still be killed from main. But there's a guy main, so but Box, he doesn't move forward. 40 seconds to go, and he's lost another player here. He's gonna go from above, and it's a complete shutdown here from Skade. I know exactly where he was, and that's a clean round here from Skade. Nemiga. Now I can say they have problems. Now, you know, in the beginning when it was like, I think it was 4-3. You know, it was like, okay, it's pretty safe. 5-3 is safe still. But now, 3 runs not gonna cut it, and I don't really see them winning a round either. You know, they just getting completely wrecked these past few rounds.
They haven't really been able to, though they haven't tried too much, so that's the thing. What they have done is throw away a lot of crucial gun rounds just through the AAA rush that we talked about, or also just getting caught off guard by the rotation of this AWP as well. Nice to see them group up, do something a little different. Even there, it felt like they were onto something, but then, as we talked about, Box kind of went from being in 6th gear to stuck in neutral, deciding not to take the jewels, and the problem with that is, once you start to slow down, Nemiga almost fall trapped to Skade because, well, they will start to take the fights, and that's what we saw. Immediately, 3 swift kills come through for the CT side, and the round goes from being winnable to a complete disaster.
Yeah, this is just a pistol, so again, this is going to be a freebie for Skade. Pick apples from the apple tree here, and Wallpop's going to get 1 for his trouble. But I think that's where you should stop. 10-3 is coming up very, very soon, and Dennis should be picking up the remaining 2 here on ramp if they decide to go there. But yeah, this A site just hasn't been good at all from Nemiga. They haven't tried too much to go down, you know, they haven't really tried, they've gone down secret like with the wall smokes, but there only been like 1 or 2 players going down. They haven't really made all 5 players going down and trying to take the B sites.
They've never sent more than 1 player secret. They've always only sent 1 player lurking,
Yeah.
getting aggressive and putting him in vent to wrap back up to A. They've never actually committed to a secret to B play.
Yeah, that's really surprising because that's normally one go-to strat on Nuke. Like, just put those 2 smokes down, those 3 smokes, get down secret, and just get that B control. Because we've seen a lot of teams in the past just be winning a lot of runs because of it. But here, they keep going run after run towards that A site or ramp sometimes. They had like, they won 1 run there, but other than that, they haven't really tried that after that. So, I'm not sure what Nemiga can do in the final 2 rounds here.
I think this is looking really brutal for this T side. They started off with the potential for something quite competitive, and it's really crumbled. Bellum, aggressive towards outside. You can hear what's going on, and again, it almost looks like it's going to be this singular player. Skade plays his cards right. Oh, he would have been able to get the AWP pick, but Speed, close range, uses it as a shotgun to shut him down early on. Nemiga out on top with the advantage and the secret control now.
Yeah, this is what I just like them to just go down B, but here's Dennis not there. But Rainmaker, he's no flank, he gets 2. He could have gone the 3rd. But now this is what I mean. They only sent 1 player, the others is going back up heaven again, just like the past few rounds. And that's not going to work out. There's a lot of CT players around this area. And well, it's back to 2v2. Let's see if they can somehow grab this round, Nemiga. Lollipop and Jo. What can they do here? 2v2 situation. Dennis all in hell with the AWP. They should know there's a guy towards secret. And this is a crucial round here for Nemiga. They need to win this round. And Dennis wants to cross over. He's gonna get the kill. There we go. Lollipop goes down. And Jo inside the garage here. And this would have been perfect for them after that kill towards T-Red outside. If they just go down secret. Trying to smoke up Dennis Law. But oh my goodness, this guy is so good, Flakes.
He's literally just on it right now, just annihilating them with the AWP. But to your point, it's infuriating to see them get all of the control. They literally get everything you could possibly need for the perfect secret play. And then they just send the 1 player again. And they just decide to start fighting outside. Start fighting towards rafters. And you're giving Denny, you're giving Rain the opportunities to continue to play the incredible CS that they're currently showing us. It's basically like saying, I'll fight your best player over and over again. Whereas they could be putting themselves in much more advantageous situations by just going towards Alexa Secret. I obviously don't think Secret will be the solution to all of their problems, but I think our point more so is that there's more to the map than fighting Denny on rafters. And it seems to be all that they're willing to do right now is either rushing through door on towards A and basically throwing the round away there, or forcing Jules rafters. At least here, some sign of positivity. They're going to get themselves out through Mini. Lollipop taking down Rafter as well, opening things up on the 4-on-2. Rocking comes up and above, but he'll be mollied off. And with Spellen dying through the smoke, that will leave Rocking all alone. So at least an 11-4 looking likely.
Yeah, they at least get 1 more round here. So 4 is what they're going to get. But yeah, they get that final and short. That's what they did. They did a door and a main wrap. So they were not ready for that door and main wrap at all from outside. Usually they have a guy in garage, Skade. But that did not happen this time. It's actually a 4K from Lollipop, so you know, if Vidra performance steps up and we can see 15 kills from Lollipop, 7, 8, and 6, and then 2 for Box, that's not gonna cut it if you want to win a map. And Denisaw, as you say, him with the AWP on Hell or Heaven, he just gets 1v1 picks all the time. He gets the first kill, okay, then the second guy is gonna peek, sure, I get him too. The third is gonna peek. They're just giving him those picks, and I'm sure that Skade is not going to do that on their T side. I'm sure they're going to have something more up their sleeves.
I bloody hope so. to put it quite simply. I think 4 rounds is you're kind of cutting the edge of the barrel there. You can definitely make it stick if you start strong, but not only I think are you banking on pistol success, but also you are effectively relying on the second and third gun round being a complete success for you as well, because you just won't have many to play with. It pretty much is going to be that second and third that likely decide the outcome here. Obviously, the first gun round just as crucial, but at least you have a little bit of flexibility, only 11 rounds, but once we start getting into the second and third, Skade potentially are already going to be at 13, 14.
Yeah. That's the bad news. So, not really sure how they're going to deal with that. And yeah, you know, I feel like everybody played good here from Skade. I didn't quite expect them to play this good on Nuke. I'm not sure if you did it as well. I was edging it towards Nemiga a little bit here, but 4 rounds. I think 1 run away from it, but if they lose the pistol here in the second half, that's going to be everything. Like, Skade, as I said, they're probably going to have 13, 14 if they get that pistol, so yeah, this map is looking pretty bad here from Nemiga. It's going to see if they can do something with it here going into the second half, because they need a miracle at this point. And they're going to have to start with the pistol. Skade, I feel like a fast round for them probably would seal the deal here. I think maybe a fast ramp or fast A. Usually simple things works out on Nuke when you have a big lead, but we're gonna see here. Second half coming through.
Interesting pistol round from Skade. Obviously going for the 2 sets of utility. 3 pieces of Kevlar. Fairly standard now on the T side, but on Nuke, actually gives you a lot of options on really what you can do. Is they're going to send 2 players very aggressive straight into secret, or 3 remaining others all line up ready to collapse through. I'd imagine door into vent.
Okay, there are first round and they
How's
sent
Box
3
not
people
done anything?
secret.
Box has not seen a single thing. Lollipop does come in from above, but I don't think they've done enough here to actually hold on to this site. They'll have to retake. MDS landing a big headshot, makes it to a second as well. That is the saving grace. But that could have been exceptionally risky there with Box not seeing a thing as they just go diving down vent. But thankfully his teammate lands every single shot. It will leave just Denny.
Yeah, this is the golden start Nemiga needed to get. But you can see the difference here between Skade's T side and Nemiga's T side. First round, they get down 3 people secret. They get the one. It's only 1 casualty from Nemiga, but 3 people down secret right out to the B site. But luckily, they hit those shots. But if he didn't hit those shots, MDS, well, that would have been another story to tell. But they grabbed the pistol, so that's a good start. Let's see if they can keep going on that, because this is going to be a full eco. Just, I think maybe a couple P250s could be bought here. Maybe a Deagle if they want to. But no, not a single thing has been bought here. So full eco. It's going to give them the 6th round here. Nemiga. But it's going to be tricky to see in the gun rounds if they want to keep going secret here, Skade. If they want to send 2 or 3 people down secret, or maybe all 5. That's going to be an interesting thing here.
I'd like to see it, given that we were ranting and raving about it a lot the first half. It'd be good to show folks at home just how successful it can be, because it really is a crucial component to the T side on Nuke.
Yeah. Rocking all the way into T-spawn. Doing that graffiti. Yeah, this is just... I think they're just talking things through here. That's why they're just staying alive. They're just talking about the next round, I think. What they can do with it. And yeah, they're all around T-spawn outside. And ooh, we got the 3-man boost here. Up. So you can see Heaven. You know, we don't see that being used too often, just, you know. So, with a weapon, that could actually be a kill. But, 40 to go, and now they're gonna fall down pretty easily, very soon. Speedak with an MP9, looking for the frags, gets himself the shot, and the first and the second. So, this is gonna be a wrap. So, clean round. Here is when the CS game starts. It's here.
Knock on wood, they start off strong. I think Skade know full well that it is almost do or die time for them. I think if you let Nemiga crawl your way up to 10, 11 rounds, I don't think we see Skade really compete much more. So the first half of the T side becomes by far the most impactful. Speed gonna take the aggressive duel immediately towards outside as once more it'll be the same aggression from this T side. Look at them go. Denny rocking, both finding it picks, making it close to a third. Cheyu gets away on 16 HP.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. This is what Nemiga didn't do on their T side. Aggression outside with 4 or 5 players. Get down secret. Or get outside country. Just get these frags in general. And now Dungeon is just 2 and MDS is going to push Rocking here. This is going to be a free kill from Rocking. And you can see the first gun run is being very easily won by Skade here. It's just Lollipop left. And you see the change here, the change of pace from Skade that Nemiga had. And well, he's just going to fall down. So 3 people alive here from Skade. And look at those picks outside. They get the guy Garage. I think they got the guy, was it Heaven, the second guy? The main guy was down to 10 HP, but didn't get killed. So, a very fast pace round here from Skade, and it's working out. Nemiga, they're still gonna have the money. Lollipop is gonna drop that all over towards Speedak again. But if they lose this round, Flakes, I feel like it's pretty much gonna go towards Skade here on the first map.
This is
Maybe
why
they're gonna get a couple more gun rounds, but yeah.
I think going back to the point I made at the start of the last round, for Skade, it's kind of all or nothing the next 5 rounds. I think if we start getting past that and they've not closed this one out, you're looking at probably a pretty successful situation for Nemiga. On the flip side, if they're able to just keep doing what they're doing now, then, to your point, I think this is going to be over and done with. And, well, we stress secret over and over again. I think we beat this like a dead horse. But look at this execute. All 3 smokes outside, giving them full secret control. They only have to battle against Box, who's already pushed on the defensive here down to double door.
Yeah, do they have an H? They don't have an H. If they had an HE, this guy could have been picked apart here. But if they go up, speed hack, he has the op angle. They had to smoke him out or something if they want to go back up here. But they're not going to force Tisha down. They're going to go up instead. Missed drop from speed hack. That's a crucial shot he actually missed. But they're going to hold hell. And there we go. Oh, he almost goes down, but he finds the frag. 6 HP on speed hack. He's lucky to be alive. But now I think he should be going down here. And it will. Raptor's going to take him. So they're actually going to go up secret. They actually don't proceed down. And MDS, he's going to have to hold strong here, and he can't do it. Spellan takes him out. Or Raptor, and now, well, they're going to wrap on the A side here. Nemiga, they're getting out of position here, just because of that rotation. They sent out 4 players, and look at the flank here. Oh my goodness, this is textbook CS right here from Skade. Nemiga, they don't know where they are. They're everywhere on the map. And there's not much they can do here. Bomb being planted. Jo and Box. I think they just need to save at this point. There's nothing they can do. They don't have money in the next round, so save this round to get these 2 M4s. Get the M4 and the S3 into the next one. They do find one, so maybe they're gonna go for it now because of it. Oh, they do pick up the op, so they're gonna go for the save, and look, you can see that, Flakes. They get down secret. They make some noise there. They go back up. They kill the guy Hell. They get the both kills towards Hell and Heaven, and they can do whatever they want. They can wrap from lobby with one guy. You know, it's just so hard for Nemiga to really guess where they are.
I think it has to be said, though, that Speed shouldn't be missing the shot, though. If he's able to land the foot, get at least a kill as they exit back up through the top of Secret, that's already going to be an infinitely better round here for the CT side. But not only does he whiff the first shot, but then he's put to 6 HP when he does finally get the second frag. And that's almost too little too late, as we saw him immediately then get traded. So I actually think there is a piece of that which is success from Skade taking advantage of Secret, much like we've talked about, but there is also an element of Nemiga just not being as on it as we'd like to see. Both players towards outside right now have been a bit of a flop, to be honest.
Yeah, really, we got, oh my goodness, this is like really,
it's not the way to start.
Well, no, not at all. It's like, okay, I got an MP9, I have to do some work here. Let's just push into see what I can do, try to test my luck. And you can see the MP9s and the one op here, he's got 1 frag only. Other than that, this is a force buy, you can see. The MP9s has been bought. And it's already a 4v2, 20 seconds into the round. Oh, the spam! Damn, I like that kill from Jo. But is it gonna matter? Jo is down to 40 HP, Box has 100, but he only has MP9, so... yeah, 3 SGs, really not gonna work out, and yeah, Raptor's just gonna get this. Surprise! There we go, 14 for Skade. 2 more to find here to find map 1. At this point, I think he's too far gone. Nemiga, they never really came into the CT side. And with his missed shots, you can't be missing those shots as an opper. If he got the first one, as you said, it would have been a whole other round. They probably would have won it. But just because of that missed shot, they get closer towards Heaven. Yeah. 14-6, like, do you feel like a comeback could happen here?
I think we might be a little bit past that, to be honest. We haven't really seen the foundations of Nemiga to warrant any sort of belief, to be honest. Their CT side isn't really had the chance to get going either. They've had a couple of gun rounds, and those have all been flops. The 4-shot we just saw was a bit of a waste as well, has to be said. One player just kind of zerging straight into his opposition. Second ramp push. I liked it. At least you're playing sort of off the AWP, but again, it's very aggressive and it's very all or nothing. Fortunately, Nemiga betting on black, but hitting red every day of the week here.
Yeah, it's not their day in the casino, and well, the scout here, what can he really do? He can get a couple tags. I don't think he's gonna get the headshot. He may get the tag here on the first one, but oh, what is that from Box? The 5.7, you don't see that every day being used. people don't want to use the 5-7 nowadays. Maybe they should after that double kill. Now the scout, well, he's gonna fall down to the SG. So the SG is still very, very strong. The 5-7 trying to go for a third. Not gonna happen. It's being shut down here. But look at this round. Nemiga, they may just win this one. And they will. What? The shotguns and everything is coming out. And out of nowhere, Nemiga picks up the 7th there. What the hell happened? Look at this.
That is such a big
He
double
hit
kill.
some crazy shots. Yeah. And then the shotgun, I think he got one here.
He killed his teammate as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow. But Jayo, he got the triple. Yeah, the team kill. You know, as long as he gets the kills, you know, he stay there. But yeah, you can see the odds. 11 for Nemiga here, so that's just how much this is. And it's still, well, this is going to be an A rush. This is exactly what Nemiga did, but they didn't get anything out of those A pushes. Well, Skade, they do, because they got on the entire side in a 5v2. Just like that. 5 seconds into the run, push A, they're all dead. And Speedak needs to try to save them 4, but I'm not sure he will be able to do so. So map point from Skade here. Just want to go.
There's also a significant difference, I think, in the utility usage between Skade's A rush there and Nemiga. Skade actually not only covered off main, but also ensured that there was smokes down towards door, there was smokes down towards mini. It was an A rush, but also thought out with quick smokes, and those are the sorts of plays that do work because it means you're isolating off certain players, you can force certain duels, and that allows for 2 quick frags like we saw in this case. Nemiga, they didn't really have any of that. Their A rushes were a bit more, well, literal rushes, I think, to put it simply. So there is just an element of Skade being arguably a little bit more prepared here, a little bit more well drilled as a team, which you wouldn't have caught me saying at the start of this game, given that Skade, in theory, this is their worst map by far.
Yeah, and maybe they just, you know, maybe they made the preparations, maybe Nemiga they didn't, and they're gonna have to pay the price here for not doing so, and it should be pretty much a 16-7 here. I'm not gonna jinx it here, I probably haven't, because looking at the guns here, Nemiga, they have no business to be in this round, just the 1 M4, an auto shotgun, MP9 and 2 pistols. But yes. Ooh. Yeah, he will get shot down through the smoke on Raptor, and that's the start they needed here, Skade. And keep in mind, we got Inferno coming up next, and that is Skade's one of their best maps, so yeah, this is looking more and more like a 2-0 here in this series, but we don't know, maybe Nemiga could surprise us on Inferno, but let's see here, 5v3 in this potential final round here of the first map. And Lollipop J on Speedhack has to do the work here to put them, keep them alive here on Nuke. And J over the Deagle looking for the 1 dig. He gets it. He gets the first one. He gets traded out though. And that means they're now out on this side here. Well, Lollipop couldn't do a thing here, but Speedhack, double for him. It's down to a 1v1. 3 HP against 100. The only way Denisov can win this run is if he gets the timing. And he's not going to get it. He's watching me. Ooh. That's close timing. Speedak, he has a free frag here. There's nothing Denisov can do. He's watching towards main, and this is going to be a kill. And Speedak, he's going to save the round and the map for now, at least, from Nemiga, but for how long?
That's what it comes down to, really, isn't it? He steps up huge, he gets this round, but how many times is that going to happen before the inevitable occurs and Skade gets just the 1 round needed to push us over the line and take map number 1 in this best of 3 series? It's always the problem when your opponent's stuck at 15 and you're kind of down at 7 or 8 rounds. You're really reliant on not making a single mistake. If we see another A play and you lose 2 players early on, in theory, that's a done deal. Same thing towards Secret if they give up the early outside pick. So many things that just set not to go well for the CT side, to be honest. It's 5-7 though. It's that same 5-7 play, just upgraded with the Famous this time.
Yeah, this guy's nuts. And well, it's a 2-for-1 for now. Let's see what the Opera, not the Opera, but what they can do here, Denislaw with SG. Fought the in the auto shot a bit like it, but yeah, Jo he finds another one, and they could still pull us into an overtime here. But as you say, 1 mistake is gonna cost them the map here. So no mistake has to be done by here from Nemiga. Well, this one looks very much easier here. Yeah, much easier round. Only one casualty here from Nemiga. They're getting up on 9, and the money is gone from Skade here, so it's gonna have to be an eco 15 to 10, and maybe there's a chance for an overtime here. It is a slim one, but definitely still a possibility.
Long way to go. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Still 6 rounds required. It would... Yeah, they get this one effectively for free. Skade just got a full eco it, play it very safe, so makes it a little bit better, but... I mean, look, when you're... Heck, you're even missing utility. It doesn't just give a great sign of what's to come, does it?
Not at all, and just I think one round for Skade towards outside down secret maybe could be the deal. Maybe another A push. We're just a little bit unlucky there that Speed, he got himself a triple there in that round. Otherwise this map would have been done already. Rainwaker tried to get some money away, and he's gonna flank Speed. Oh, he goes for the knife. He's gonna shank him. Oh, he gets the knife kill. Picks up the M4. He can't get the second one, but he gets 1500, and you know, that's gonna be enough for an op.
This could well be the end. Could be the knife kill that pushes this one over the line, giving that orb over to the hands of Denny. The player he has been this series so far, has to be said, a impeccable performance.
Yeah, definitely a good performance for him, and looks like we're gonna have a ramp play here, possibly. So it's gonna delay things here for Skade, but yeah, 15-10, 5 more map points to go here from the Bulgarians here, and Spellan trying to find something towards outside here. He's trying to draw the distraction away from outside, or away from A and ramp instead, and well, I think Skade, I feel like they want to go ramp here. Dennis are just trying to look for any picks here towards secret or outside with that op. But what MDS need to do here, if he doesn't get the full first kill, he has to fall down. He can't really stick around on ramp, I would say, unless he gets any backer from hell. Because 5 people pushing at you, you're not going to be that good. Unless you're simple. But, yeah, maybe they're not going to go to ramp. It seems like going A, Lollipop, he's in a done deal position. He has to jump down, he's been spotted, and he's going to go down. This is their round, Flakes. And they're completely just crushing the A sides. And just like that, it's going to be 16-10.
Literally just dropping the hammer on them. Nothing more than Nemiga could have done. Will come down to MDS to try and claw this one back right from the brink, but 30 seconds and a 1v5 for him to pull off. It should almost certainly be 16-10. Like you say, we're going for the shot through the smoke. Nemiga almost just waiting for the inevitable to occur. That's all what we're looking at now. Honestly, Skade have a really good chance to get the 2-0 here. That's what we're waiting to see, folks. That is what we'll find out soon. 16-10, map number 1 for Skade, map 2 coming right up in just a few moments' time. Do not go anywhere, folks. Join us for more Lootbet Season 6 action in just a few minutes.
Going through the smoke boxes.
and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. And underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life.
One guy on top of that guy. And they have the ace that they gone A, but they gone short an app, so now the party trick is over. The party is over for this round. Box is gonna have very easy frags here. And yeah, they get one out of it, but now this is where the game starts. 2-0, Skade up on a gun run here. Let's see what they're gonna have.
This should give us a really good idea of what to expect. I mean, if we can see Nemiga step up here and kind of repeat some of that pistol round brutality, then maybe we have ourselves at least the early signs of a game on our hands. But as you can see by the stats in your screen, there's the comparison not looking too good. But I mean, hey, Nemiga just increased their pistol round success stat, so there is that.
Yeah, there's some good things about it. But yeah, pistol round is not gonna cut it here. They're gonna have the one gunner, but look, even though that, if they lose this one, look at their money. They had like 1,000 and like 3-4 players, so 3K on JO. But oh, we got a push coming through here. How's he not finding a kill there, Spellan? That should have been a free kill. The Molotov though should seal the deal, and it is. Here we go, box gets down to the ground, and we got early SGs here. I'm not sure this is a good thing. You can see, you know, giving away, if they lose this round, Nemiga, they're gonna give away those SGs, and Skade, they're gonna have a much better weapon on the CT side, on top of the CT side they already have on this map. So must win round here for Nemiga. Let's see what the remaining 4 can do here. Smoke towards long. It's a default play, 3 towards A, 2 towards B here. So they're not really making a gamble here, Skade, and they shouldn't. They have a man advantage. And it's just a fake towards A, because now they're walking back to B here. So I guess that guy boosted up there on flowers, right?
Yeah, Spellan's just going to be up there with the SMG. It's a great position for an MP9. This, honestly, even against a full buy with rifles, you can find yourself really ripping through a full buy just by playing that right. It all comes down to not the first player checking it, because your first player should be swinging to the site, but the second player that comes in, he should be right behind his teammate and immediately checking that. If that isn't checked, then disaster strikes and we see an MP9 fiasco. So you can see both players pushing through. No visibility yet for Spellan at all, but we do see at least rocking through the smoke, but then they take the jewel. He's shut down, can't do anything. Rocky, though, trying to deny the plant. That's a little ballsy. They go for the reboost as well. That works out wonders, though. Denny, 2 beautifully quick frags, leaving Lollipop all on his lonesome, 1 on 3. Knows where both players are, but how the hell do you make this one work?
Yeah, you don't really. And yeah, I love that they're reboosting up again, because they kill the first guy, right? They say, okay, this position is clear, the flowers is dead. And then they're reboosting it, and while the guy is pushing through ruins, trying to kill the bomb planter. So they're both gonna be watching. The bomb planter and the guy covering is both gonna watch the ruins. So he gets boosted up again. He gets both of those frags. Very nice there from Skade. That is some lovely CS right there. Not every time you see somebody being reboosted up there in the retake like that. So Nemiga, they were not ready for that at all. They did get a plant. They do get one more buy going here. But if they lose this one, they're gonna be pretty much broke here. So to avoid a 2-2, maybe even a 3-2 to Skade, they have to win this round. But a lovely round of CS there from Skade. And I think we're gonna see more of that here in the CT side.
Not the greatest of starts here, already being pushed back from any banana control. Bit of a disaster for the T side, really. It's one of the first things you want to do, right? Basically, get a bit of second mid aggression, get into apps potentially, and also you want to take top banana. It's kind of the basics of T side Inferno.
Yeah, exactly. The banana is very important to take here, because if you don't get banana control, the CTs, if they get a deep smoke down in banana, they can pretty much only have one guy on B and have 4 people on A, because they have the entire banana control. So, but now we're gonna see Nemiga. They're only having 1 player towards the tree on B, so they're gonna keep 2 players on the B side here, Skade, because we can see the overview here. There's 2 players here. 1 pit, one long, one short here. So 3A for Skade. They're gonna try to defend this. They don't have a lot of utility left here, but look at that. Double P come through. Then it's on Rainwaker, and Rainwalker, well, he's gonna get himself another one, and this is a shutdown here, Flakes.
The key thing there is that the utility in mid is so strong. It has to be said, you just look at the flashbangs from Denny and Rainwaker. They played that one perfectly. Nemiga used basically 5 players full worth of utility, and look what they accomplished with it. Absolutely nothing. Maybe 27 HP at most if you really want to credit the damage on Denny. But apart from that, they've literally achieved no duel, right? In comparison, 2 flashbangs, both long and short respectively, and we saw 3 very quick frags. It's just Skade playing that one down to a T. Nemiga kind of looking out for the count on these gun rounds. The pistol success is great, but when you purely look at gun rounds, this has been a train wreck.
Yeah, it certainly has, and I feel like I have a worrisome feeling that this is probably going to keep happening here in this half unless Nemiga can make the read on Skade. But you can see there's one guy playing a long corner and one plays short. One flash each of them. They're all dead. They're 4 plays dead. The guy 3, he has to save the weapon into this next round here. So 2k across the board with that 1 SG save. That's all they're going to have here in Nemiga. So Skade, they're going to take the lead here. So yeah, as you said, pistol fine, they can win it. But if you don't follow up on the gun rounds, you're not going to be winning more than 4 or 5 rounds like on the first map. So I don't know, it just feel like Skade on another level. They feel like they're on tier 2, 3 and Nemiga they're tier 5 or something like that at the moment in this match so far. And it's just
tier
math
5.
Doesn't add up.
That is savage.
It's just the difference in the skill, and it's just huge.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. I also think you have to credit certain pieces of that to the fact that it is Inferno. This is kind of like going to the home ground of your opposition and fighting them there, really putting yourself at a disadvantage. Nemiga, unfortunately, in a tough spot here. But you look at the veto, they did leave Inferno in at the end of the day. They had the option, obviously, to go towards the more aggressive route on the veto rather than focusing purely on the maps they want to avoid. They could have gone a tad more aggressive and removed things like Inferno from contention. So that's a decision they made, unfortunately, during the veto process.
Yeah, Nemiga, they removed Train as the first map, so checking what they have on Train. They don't play Train at all. Yeah, they played it 0 times actually, so it's a default ban for them to have Train. And then really, they can't ban anything else. Then Skade, they're gonna pick Inferno. You know, so they didn't really have a chance. If they wanted to make, they don't make the Train gamble because they don't play Train, so couldn't really ban. And that's the problem with not having like a strong map pool. If you don't play certain maps and the other team, you're gonna play versus the enemy's best map. But here goes the Bomb Flash around the corner. It's not gonna be good enough. Rocking goes down, and this means they can explode to the B side. It's gonna be a 5v1 here on the B side versus Felon. There's 2 players already inside the ruins coming behind him. Oh, he's gonna get flying so hard. Here's Felon. There's nothing he really can do, or can he? He picks up the 2, and now there's another frag here. How is Skade pulling this one back?
How the hell did he get 2 kills?
Yeah,
that's
I have
madness. No way he should be able to pull out a double kill there, let alone Denny on the site finding the one-on-one. That brings us full circle, 50 seconds on the clock. Lollipop having to find Rainwalker. Looks towards CT, clearly aware that there's some presence there. Rainwaker just holding the angle though, plays it perfectly.
The reaction was kind of late there, I felt like, from Rainwalker. But he got the kill. And like, how does he get those 2 in ruins? Like, he's trapped in that corner. He gets the first one. I can sure, the first one here, known as a Mac 10. But the second guy, he should have a guaranteed kill there. He tried to spin around and getting the third, but there, a little bit late reactions there. But he still finds the headshot in the end. So Skade is somehow still gonna win that round. But that was really, really close for Nemiga. Normal B push maybe almost worked out there for them. Maybe that's what they need to do.
You'd like to think that's almost a guaranteed win for them, to be honest. 2 players wrapping in from construction, 3 players entering the B site from the front. You'd think it's a pretty much done deal. Unfortunately, not the case.
Again, Rocking finds 2 of his teammates died, so it seems like one guy always dies. Oh no, what's happening here? Oh no, this is brutal, but he still gets a sprayed on Rainwaker. He gets his teammate as well. Gotta get a replay of that. Rocking's teammate died, so he got those 2 is very important, but he enemy walking right in front of him. He still finds all 3 though, so 4 in general.
He's just trying to maximize the frags on the scoreboard at this point.
Yeah. But I don't know what Skade. They're not playing good on that B side. There's always one guy going down early on, and then they just, I guess, a little bit lucky that the other guy, he gets himself 2-3 kills after that, because he only gets 1. You know, they're gonna give up that B side. So yeah, I'm not sure. Skade still, they win the round though, so that's good. But 4-2, their money's still gonna be low. They keep losing players here. Gonna go for boost on the wall here. No, Rocking has no idea.
It's a really disastrous situation actually, because Rocking just kind of playing that one a little bit amateur, peeking while reloading, trying to cross as well. It's just not the situation you want to be in. Does have the utility to push them back slightly, as Danny somehow gets a mid pick there. Actually, you'd think that Nemiga wouldn't be giving those up at this point of the round, but literally not expecting him to swing mid like that.
Not at all, and with a minute left to go here in a 4v4, there's only Spellan on the B side. He's gonna have to get a pair of frags here, and he misses the first shot. He's gonna have to readdress. He's missing that too. Oh, this is some big misses here, but he hits the 3rd shot, and is there more he can find here? There's a guy on top of coils. He goes for the no-scope. He goes for the hero play. He can't get it done. 3v3 now, but oh, look at this. We got another AWP here. Dennis Law. He's been so good on Nuke. Can he step up here as well on Inferno? I do think he can. Oh, the wallbang. He gets the wallbang. Doesn't get the full kill. He misses the shot. And Lollipop with a triple kill. I thought the Skate probably gonna win that round. It was a 3v2, but the missed shot there from Dennis Law as the 2nd shot come through. Nemiga, they get up on 3, and it seems like the B side is where they're making everything happen. You get a lot of kills on B, Banana, and they don't go too much towards A. They did it one time and they got wrecked, so like, boys,
how did Spellan stay alive for so long? That was kind of my question, because he was able to dance backside around that pillar for quite a long time, and if you take Lollipop out of that round and he doesn't get the double kill, you're probably looking at a victory there, to be honest, for the CT side. Obviously this one's just a whitewash with pistols, but yeah, Spellan able to survive for a long time there backside actually.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't push him. Like, there was only one guy in Fontaine or towards water there. The other ones was just pretty much hiding against Banana or something towards the sandbags, because they weren't really peeking him. And yeah, we can see, compare this place Rainwaker to Lollipop. So they're pretty close here, but it's only been a couple of rounds here. It's 4-4, so there's a lot still to be played for. And we have a double up here from Skade. I think this is where they're gonna shine. They have 2 ops. You know, Dennis not always been good without op. Now Spellan has it too. So I feel like this is where they probably could shut down the CT side, make it like a 10-5. Skade. Ooh, look at this peek in the middle. Dennis holds the angle. And this is what the ops are good for. This map is so good on opping on. Oh, Spellan. Oh, it just baits the shot. Baits out the shot from Spellan. And again, Nemiga seems like this. They want to go towards A, and I feel like this is where he's shut down. I don't have a good feeling about this round here. Box with his teammates gonna be heading up towards A. There's only J on the corner here of B. But here we go. They're up middle. Rainwaker. If he peeks, he's gonna have a guaranteed frag here. A minute to go. Oh, he gets out smoked actually. Never mind. But yeah, what can they really do here with 4 players?
Might find a pick here if Denny keeps peeking. Oh, the timing. Speed just walking away as Denny looks towards Boiler. Rainwaker, meanwhile, being extremely patient as he takes actually a more defensive position out towards Arch, just to give him a slightly faster rotate, as that smoke is a smoke of legends right there. It's going to be very impactful to the outcome of this round as Denny begins to pick them to pieces. Nemiga, I think, almost giving away that it's a fake with that smoke. Rotations come through. They know pretty much exactly what's going on here, I feel like, on the Skate side. This should just be easy pickings. The CT smoke nowhere to be seen. Well, tough situation. They might get a plant here at least. That will be the light at the end of the tunnel, but Lollipop being forced into construction immediately.
Oh my goodness, that was really close for Lollipop to clutch that out. He got himself a 3k. That shouldn't even been that close from Skade. Like, the guy triple, he died, he got traded. The guy CT got one frag, but Lollipop kept trading. And Lollipop has been the player that's been the playmaker here for Nemiga. He's been the one getting the entry kills, getting into the sites. And Skade, they only survived one player in this round. That's going to be a lot of money gone. Look at their money here from Skade.
Look at in comparison to Nemiga as well. You've got $7,000 in some cases on a couple of these players. It's really quite something. You're definitely right about Lollipop too. I feel like if you look at the even just the names that we've said in this best of 3 so far, I feel like Lollipop has really taken center stage. It's always him getting those double kills, those triple kills, making the round a little bit more of a contest.
Yeah, without him, this probably would have been like 8-0 or something. Like, he has been the playmaker, and we do have another buy here, of course. Like Skade, they have worse money now, winning a round. They would have lost it, but we can see 5-4. This is a really good T side for Nemiga, actually. Only one round behind. And they could crush the economy here from Skade again if they manage to win this round. But you can see 13-7 for Lollipop there. His team is sitting around on 5-6 kills. But they're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, I would imagine. With the flashes and stuff. So let's see here. Very important round, but we can see an MP9 on spell on, you know, not the best utility either. Rainwaker doesn't have anything. Very low on Denislaw too. Oh, but we're gonna see a big push here. Ooh, missed shot here from Denislaw. And that means the Mac 10 from Speedhack, or from MDS rather, can get the kill here. So I'm not digging this mid pushes here. The Opera is trying to cover him. I know what they're trying to do. They push down, the Opera covers him. Try to get down close, but in a run like this where you don't really have the money, you know, just play the safe because you're playing really good on the A side. Here goes an A push through the apps. It's only good for one. No, and then they're gonna wrap on the A side. Rocking has to go big here with the UMP. Lollipop is down in the pit area here. They're gonna go for the boost. Oh, Rocking with one. Oh, look at that lovely boost. I love that from Skade. Lollipop from the pit area. He gets himself another one. It's a 2v2 now. The bomb has been dropped on the A site. How are Nemiga gonna get up from the pit? Well, that's how. The smoke down. Retake situation from Skade. Look at the HP here, Flakes. 40 HP together.
No surprise that it's Lollipop, though, leading this charge. What? He's just been on fire, hasn't he? The single-handed machine of this T side. Already a double kill, looking potentially for a quad kill here if he plays his cards right. I would imagine his teammate is dead to rights, but unfortunately it's him to hit the deck first. Speed becomes last man standing. He would have just been spotted. And there you have it. Denny, a second frag for him as the defuse comes quickly. Skade now up to 6 rounds here. Nemiga, they definitely showed some promise, but I mean, 15-8 from Lollipop doesn't sound great, but in comparison to the rest of the team who are on, well, let's say 5 frags, it's a pretty substantial difference.
Yeah, he needs some teammates to step up here. He can't be the solo player in this game. That's not how CS is being played. You got 5 players on the server, you don't have 1. So hopefully they can step up very, very soon. Here, 4 rounds still going to be very, very good. If they can just nail 1 more, that's going to be alright. And they have plenty of runs to doing so. We're only on round 11. So there's still a lot of time to play here for Nemiga. Skade, a little bit surprised they're actually this kind of close on their map pick, you know. So not really sure here. Denislaw, does he want to go for a peek again? He's being very aggressive towards the short here from time to time. But I love this from Nemiga. Once again going towards B, but this time Skade, they learned their mistake, you know. Learn from their mistakes, because they were very aggressive in the beginning of Banana. Now they're playing more safe. Now they're playing towards coils, towards the 3 box, new boxes. They're just playing much more safe, not giving Nemiga any entry kills. So Nemiga's gonna waste a lot of utility here, going towards B, but heading back towards A. Denislaw need to hit the shot here. Smoke being deployed. He's gonna go for the blind shot, doesn't hit it. And now they're gonna head up towards short, I imagine. Like this, be in this position. Close range, the MP9 is very, very good. So, ooh, Denislaw, look at this. Timing, but there's a guy watching it with the op very, very soon. 40 seconds to go. They're gonna have to make up their mind soon here in Nemiga, where they want to go. And
it looks like they're actually very undecided. That pick maybe sways them back to A, but look at those 2 players rotating up towards Banana. You've got Jayo probably cooling right now. The B is open, and with that frag, almost certainly calls for the rotation over there.
It definitely should, but Rocking gets the one over towards B, and now they're gonna actually head towards the A side. Raptor with MP9. Oh, could have gone the second one as well. Only good for one. And that rotation towards B, that one kill made the rotation towards B side. Very, very good here for Nemiga, and well, it's gonna be a save here. Smart choice from Skade. They don't have any money in the bank to save this. You know, we're gonna give Nemiga 5th round, but you're still gonna get guns into the next one. 6-5 here, 4 rounds to go. And I'm really wondering if Skade even gonna get the halftime lead here at this point.
Yeah, it's actually a huge question mark, isn't it? I think a 10-5 is what a lot of people were expecting to see, but that's actually going to be a tough sell at this point, given how this game has played out so far. It's been fairly neck and neck, to be honest. Nemiga on their T side have looked pretty good. I think what'll be interesting for me, just looking slightly forward for a second, is whether Nemiga on their CT side will have any composure to them. Obviously, that requires a little bit of pre-thought, a little bit of planning to execute a CT side well. T side, obviously, much of the same, but I do feel like it's very easy to be punished as a CT side against the T side who are drilled, have things down, have an execute in the books. It's going to be just a lot easier just to get punished in that regard. So the second half could be quite dicey. We'll have to see. For now, though, Nemiga doing what they need to do, keeping it close, keeping them within competitive distance.
Yeah, certainly. And yeah, 6-5, 4 to go. And Skade, I feel like maybe, you know, the CT side is where I've seen them being strong on, so, but T side are not any, you know, any noobs on it or anything like that. They're pretty good on T side, so Nemiga, they're gonna have to keep fighting here, because on the T side, you know, Skade can do what they did and Nemiga did, just completely win the pistol and then try to get the momentum from there. But yeah, looking at the money in this round, they're only gonna have those 2 guns. Other than that, I feel like they're just gonna go for the pistols here, so this should be a 6-6 unless they walk into the guns. But this is where we'll like to Skade, maybe like put 1 gun on towards both sides, like A and B, 1 gun in each. And then just play around with a pistol, or make a 4-man gamble somewhere and put 1 guy towards B sides. Like make some kind of gamble here from Skade, because if they're just gonna play default here, actually, never mind, they're actually gonna go for the buy here with the FAMASas. This is a risky buy. Like, they go for the investment here with the MP9 and FAMASas, so yeah, utility-wise, Rocking and Raptor, they're gonna have a lot, but other than that, it's not going to be a lot. So, yeah, 6-5. If they lose this round, Skade, oh man, that's going to be probably Nemiga picking up 7 or 8 rounds. So, we're really going to have to see what Skade can do here with the FAMASas. Because FAMAS is a terrible gun, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really not great, but it also could be the Galil, which I think is the worst of the 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the Galil is also not that great. But it's only cost 1800 to get Galil, 1850, so the Galil is very, very cheap. FAMAS is also pretty cheap, but
yeah, 2250 is a lot more though in terms of the utility cost, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, as well. Yeah, you need true. So, but let's see. It is actually they're gonna make that gamble, as I said. They're gonna put 4 players towards A and only 1 towards the B side here. I was thinking they were probably gonna do this with the pistols around the weapons, but they're doing this with a force buy. And then they're gonna push B now. Actually, oh no, Skade. They're making the wrong gamble here. Maybe the retake will come in. Oh, the FAMAS through the smoke from Rocking. He finds 1. What is happening here? Skade. Oh, the spam. Is he gonna get it? Oh, it doesn't connect. But he gets returned. There's 3 players coming through Banana here. 4 versus 3 retake. Skade. This is still doable, actually. They do have kits. Box. Probably should take some kind of position here. It does. Oh, the JO with the SG misses the shot. It's now boxed and a speed hack left in the standing. Speed hack with the first one. Box with the second one. It's a 2 versus 2 here. It's down to speed hack. Oh, what a lovely shot. And now it's down to Denislaw. A 1 versus 1. 20 HP on both. Oh man. Denislaw taps the bomb. Doesn't have ammo. It's not the USP. And it goes down. Speed hack saves the round for Nemiga. And how did Nemiga pull that one back?
How did Skade even have an opportunity to fight into that round? I mean, 2 early entries through the CT smoke. Are you serious?
Yeah, 5v3. Skade probably should fly back there. He kept spamming. If he just went back there, it would have been a 5v2 retake. A speed hack, I think he got 3 right with the op. Crazy, crazy player.
Last shot as well, very tasty. That was a flick to the right.
Yeah. And well, Skade, they went into force buy. That means they're gonna have the full eco here. So this is gonna be pick apples from the apple tree. And yeah, Easy round, took about 10 seconds. But now 2 more to go. And Nemiga, they're actually in the lead here on the T side. None of us expected this.
Yeah, this is really quite something. I think they're doing everything they need to do right now on their T side, setting themselves up now on their CT side to get this job done and take us to a third. And no one would have told you this was the reality of the situation. I think it's wild that Skade haven't been able to close out this game a lot sooner, to be honest. But lots of simple mistakes here and there, a gamble towards B in that round as well. It's gonna haunt them.
Yeah, it certainly will. And
there has been a lot of 1v1s though, just to mention as well. There's one thing to keep in mind is that we have seen a lot of clutch rounds for Nemiga.
What? How does Jo get that through the full flashed? He got the second guy, so a 2-for-1 over towards the B side here. That's gonna mean with a 3-man gamble, it's only gonna be 1 man left. And Spell, is he gonna make the rotation here away from B? Yeah, he made the rotation here. He's towards CT now, and he's actually gonna rotate. He walks back, so now the T's making a... Oh, they threw a lot of nades towards B, and now they're gonna go back towards A. Oh, this is so good. Skade, they're gambling. This is gonna... Oh, misses the shot that he saw. He goes to the repick, misses that too. Are they gonna... Oh, this is so good. I love this from Skade. All 3 towards A now, but Dennis are missing that crucial shots. Oh, is he gonna go for the repick here? Oh, he does. Oh, Lollipop not aware. The Opper doesn't watch it. Does get the trade eventually. Should have gone for the repick there, Flakes. Probably. Very greedy there from Dennis Law. But that means they're gonna head up towards the A side here. Raptor gets the first one. It's a 2 versus 2 now. They're gonna go back towards the B side, and here's Spell to strike. He strikes with 1. And it's a 1 versus 1. 20 seconds to go. 60 HP against 100 here. Raptor versus MDS. He will get the bomb plant and into a post plant here. Raptor too far gone. Well, this is such an important... Once again, Flakes, it comes down to a clutch. It comes down to a 1v1. He does have that molly. He doesn't have a kit though. He has picked up the smoke. If he can smoke CT, it's gonna give him an avenue to block off. MDS, he's playing around here. He's not putting the smoke down. He's gonna hear him. Raptor doesn't even know he has a smoke. No, he's just gonna go around at MDS with a kill. I would have loved him to put that smoke down.
Even on the bomb, even just anywhere.
Yeah.
Would have just helped him if he just dropped it either construction. He's the molly obviously for there. Could have dropped the CT. Could have dropped it on the bomb. There's 101 places he could have used that smoke, but also I would have preferred if he didn't stick for the second frag there and actually just ducked back in. Because then you're in a 2-on-1 and you allow the B plant, yes, but I'd rather play a 2-on-1 retake B than play the 1v1 clutch on B, especially given that he had all the time to get that after plant.
Yeah, some small mistakes coming out here from Skade. You know, a little bit frag hunting there, but oh, look at Spell on here. Oh, this is a lovely flank here. They have no idea as well. They're gonna go towards the B side. There's the pop flash for Rocky. He's gonna flash for himself with the UMP, and now the flank comes in. This is a golden play here from Skade. And Nemiga, it's a 1 versus 3. This is gonna be an 8-7, 100% here. He's just gonna go through that, I think. No, he won't. Now he's gonna wait for it to fade out. He goes down, but there's the trade. Skade, they get up on 7, and they're gonna be 1 run behind. I don't think Skade is gonna like. I don't think it's gonna be too much like of a play here. Skade is still gonna be happy with 7 runs, I think, because I feel like they know what they can do on the T side. They know they have a strong T side. They can do everything here. So I still put Skade in the favorites here, actually.
We'll have to see. I think we've seen some good things from them, but we've also seen some pretty scrappy Counter-Strike, and it does seem like a lot of it has been them just perhaps being a little too over-aggressive. You can see even just the decision there not to push the smoke and instead wait for the teammate. 3 rounds ago, guaranteed would have been a completely opposite decision, and he goes flying through that smoke. So I think there's got to be a bit of mentality here as well, but of overconfidence almost that needs to be toned back, and perhaps going to the second half, Skate are going to realize, hold on a second, guys, it's 7-8 here. We actually have to step up and really make sure now that we do our job and get this done 2-0, because I think for Skade, letting this go to a third is a completely unnecessary risk, and in my mind, just allowing that third map to appear is already a failure on their part, let alone the potential results that could ensue from that. So their job here is very, very simple. execute on their T side. As long as they can do that, we know from experience that this should be a done deal. They just have to execute together as well. We don't want to see no pug play. They just have to deliver as a team.
Yeah, if they can do what they did on Nuke, like execute that A side was very, very good on Nuke. They completely wrecked Nemiga most of the rounds doing that A execute. So if they do as you said, yeah, executing the sides here, or just as long as they do it together, they really are going to be favorites here in this match. And yeah, if this goes to third map, they're going to be kicking themselves a lot here. So let's see here. Pistol is very important for Skade here to pick up. Nemiga, they're very good on pistols, I've noticed in this match, but you really haven't gone too much off the gun rounds. So let's see if Skade can win that pistol here in the second half. And yeah, there's no kit from Nemiga, so if this comes down to post plant, it's going to be very rough for them to make that happen or get the win. So they go through the second middle, down in the middle, down mid, up banana here. So they're doing a little bit of snake play. And well, there's only 2 players on the B side here, but oh, look at that damage there being done on Skade. That is lovely. But now they're going to force the issue here. Let's see how much they can stop them. The USPs not getting a lot of things done here. Jay over the P2000, only good for 1. And this is what it comes down to. 4v3. Oh, Rainwaker, he gets shot down, but look at the banana play. The flanks from Nemiga is so fast. They were not ready for that banana. It's Dennis on left. 1v3. Literally impossible to win this round. And he's going to get triple peeked. And Nemiga, they're actually going to pull that one back. It looks like after, you know, Skade got those 2 frags, it looks like they had a sight, but 2 players come up banana very fast from behind and got the kills.
Not only that, but they took a very aggressive position deep in CT and lost that as well. So you get the sight, then you throw it away in the afterplant within just a matter of seconds. Really, really scrappy play there from Skade.
Yeah, they were not ready for that banana play. They just had nobody's really watching the flank there. They were like, okay, we're just taking banana and B. There's no way they're gonna be behind, so we don't have to hold anybody there for now. But they were very, very fast. And well, this is gonna be a full eco. This is gonna be 10-7 for Nemiga. Wow, this is getting out of control here from Skade a little bit. It's only been 1 round, of course, but getting this one for free can definitely build on this one, Nemiga. And I think they had 2 nades in the last on the pistol, right? They naded them down to like 50 HP, 3 guys, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Skade, they need to take a breather here and try to think what they can do here, because things are not going according to plan for them. And well, we're gonna see the double nade again. No, not doing any damage actually this time. The molly doesn't do it neither. So we're just gonna try to farm some SMG money here. The MP9 is gonna get all these kills. Trying to jump shot him. But yeah, it's not happening. It's gonna be a flawless round here on banana. 3 and 2. And there we go. Now we're gonna go into the gun round here. Skade, let's see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, this is what really matters now. Skade's one kind of opportunity to show us that they are actually in this one to play. If they drop this round and they drop the next round, I almost think you're too far gone. Nemiga will be kind of at 13-14, starting to run away. The pressure really is going to start to come home for Skade now. They have to deliver here. Just enough utility to pull off an execute as well as take banana control. It will be contested early on, and they go 1 for 1 in the end. Even just that SMG. Top banana all on its lonesome.
Yeah, seems like he was going to win that duel. He probably should have won that duel, actually. But he does get the trade in the end. So that's alright. Always good to trade on the T side. But it really depends how you trade as well, on what kind of map and stuff. But yeah, let's see here. 4v4, Skade need to win this one round desperately. They're down 3 already. Speedak, oh, they're not watching. I thought the Tees was going to see him when he watches towards the second middle, but the stairs player will take care of him instead. So a good start here from Skade. This is a round 100% have to win. You know, this is like 3 rounds. Like, if you have a 4v3 on the T side, those are the rounds you have to win. And you're up against 2 MP9s too. It's only 1 rifle really here in this round. So 45 to go here. And it's going to be a 4v2 essentially now on the A side here. The push comes through. Raptor spots him. Box. Oh, he should be going down here in the wheel. Rainwaker It's gonna be coming through the apps here. Lollipop defending with the M4 here. Is he gonna be seen? No. He gets the first one. He's still alive. Jumps down in pit. He gets traded out. Good trades here from Skade. I love this play from Skade. And now Jo will be saving that AK.
There is a world where he gets the double kill there, though. Raftu's 1 HP with the mid-air dink. So there is 100% the world where Lollipop's on the triple kill right now, and probably still standing in pit as well. So almost kind of unlucky in that scenario, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always, always frustrating when one guy is alive with 1 HP after you died. You always see that in the chat, like 1 HP. I'm like, come on, dude. And, well, Jo just going for the save here, trying to go for the exits here. The money's still going to be there for Nemiga. They had around 3k. And always going to get a free kill here. Freebie. Oh my goodness, he could have gone more as well. Dennis was down to 12, and he's going to die by the explosion, Raftu. Oh, they're actually going to lose 4 guns in that round, Skade. So that's really good for Nemiga to taking some money away. And look at this. 3,500 for Spellon. Yeah, that's
actually really poor.
Yeah. Like, how can you not full buy if you win a round? That's like so weird, like normally, but yeah. So they're gonna have to get. Oh, look at the guns they're gonna have to get here. Not gonna. Yeah. So they're gonna go for the not the AK, so they can get the utility instead. 10 to 8 here. But the thing is here, whoever loses this round is gonna have to eco next round, because both teams is lacking funds. And yeah, we can see Lollipop 21 first most kills. So yeah, Lollipop's played really good in this series.
He has really been a stand-up player for this Nemiga side. A key piece of why they've been able to compete across both of these maps, to be honest.
Yeah, look at Speedak. Oh, he's not gonna use his smoke there. He ready to go through it. But look at Rocking. He's all the way up long. Yeah, they're gonna be aware here. They're gonna know that he's here, and Lollipop. He's gonna pump out with his MP9. Here we go, running and gunning. He's gonna get himself 2, and we keep saying Lollipop. His name time after time again. He's so good, but his teammates, what have they done in this round? Nada. Absolutely nothing from his teammates. And Box and Jo, they're gonna have to go for another save here, possibly. I don't think they're gonna go for the retake, or maybe they will. They don't have money though, so they don't want to take the gamble. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the penny has
Looks
to
like
drop.
they're gonna go for the second there. Yeah. So you can see Lollipop, he's pushed through library with MP9. He gets 2 running and gunning. His team is on site, gets 0. Like if I were Lollipop, I would be like a little bit frustrated. Like, guys, come on, do something, you know. Just get 1 or 2, so I don't have to do everything. It was like this on Nuke too. So yeah. We can see here again the replay. Look at this, he's running and gunning here with MP9. But unfortunately, nothing more. 10 to 9, 1 round lead here for Nemiga. And they have around 2k on the remaining 3 guys. And they're going to go for the force here. They are going to force around M4s. This is very, very risky actually. Speedak, I think he's saving for the op, right? Because he doesn't force here.
That would make the most sense. No idea of the rest of his team though. Box. Ooh, lovely opener. Maybe a chance at a second as well. And
oh, no.
He's just taken bomb control single-handedly. Brainwaker, I've seen better days.
Yeah, this is a scrappy round for Skade. They're peeking 1 by 1 on Banana. The first guy ran up, and then their bomb ran up as well. It's a single, like, yeah, you gave them a pick 5v4. It's not the end of the round. But then when you run up with a bomb as well, solo, you know, it's just, you're giving them a 5v3, they end the bomb. And this round is too far gone at this point. There's a 5v2 from Nemiga. They will be winning this gun round. Dennis on Rafted, nothing they can do here in this round. Unless they can get all 3 Banana here and make it a 2v2. Because the others 2 are on the A side. They're not making the rotation here. They're actually going to... Okay, it's a triple. It is nothing they're going to get. Skade. The bomb has been dropped on the other side. Dennis is going to go for the peak. Here we go. It's double peak. Nothing they can do. 11 for the Nemiga. Skade, they've been playing so good. And then you just do that round. Like, just throwing it away, kind of.
Really, really poor there, isn't it? Just, I mean, giving up the bomb on banana is kind of the epitome of the problem, but there's so much more to it as well. Obviously, spending fully into this one. Very messy money on this T side. I actually wasn't sure if they'd even consider buying, to be honest, just given how bad that will be. Spellin, just a deagle, no utility, no Kevlar. Meanwhile, the rest of his team still scrapping for rifles. They do get the 3 AKs in the end, but really not too good for Skade.
Yeah, this is looking like maybe a third map will come out here. Oh, box. It's gonna get tagged. Still very far to go, but looking at the money, if Skade loses his force buy, they're gonna have nothing really. It should be 39 at that point. Jo is jumping. He spots him. So this round is a must win here from Skade, even though they only got 3 rifles. They need to make it happen somehow. Maybe the B side is the best choice. You know, it's gonna be a 5v2 if they push. They have a chance to win it. So I feel like if they go A, well, they're pretty much gonna get destroyed. But here we go. We're gonna have a B push. There's no smoke here from the CTs. It's too far or too late. But here comes the execution. Box is good for 2. Jo is good for 1. Second for Jo. Look at that flashbang. And it's just, you know, there's nothing they can do. The supermarket is closed. There's no way in for Skade.
A complete train wreck. The flash as well leaves you completely blind. This is going to devastate Skade's economy as well. They have no way back into this game right now until at least round 23.
Yeah. Pistols across the board here. This is going to be 39. And on the T side, you know, Skade, very disappointing performance overall from them here on Inferno so far. Like, this is not what anybody expected when they have such a high win percent rate. But from time to time they do lose Inferno. We've seen it. They lost it against Tricked and Salamander last weekend. So they do lose Inferno a couple times. This could be one of those other times here. But Speedak goes for the peek. He goes back and allows the SG from MDS to get him. So no problem at all here for Nemiga to pick up the 13th. And we can see the difference here on the CT side between Skade and Nemiga, how they're playing. Nemiga, they're taking that sandbags control over Banana. They're not allowing them to get up. Something Skade really didn't do a good job with on their CT side. I have a pause here, so...
Not surprised.
39 flags.
This makes complete sense to call the pause now if you're Skade, because you're surely this point, if you are Punisher, you're sat there going, right, boys, what's going wrong here? Why are we not actually just able to execute? Because that's really what this comes down to for them. It's not like they don't know what they need to do. It's just they're seemingly unable to deliver on anything right now. And at 8-13, it wouldn't be impossible for them to work their way back into this game. They have the money here to get a buy together. It is just going to be about, again, execution. Not giving up the bomb top banana at a solo 1v2 peak, for example. Kind of just the basics there, the fundamentals of Skade's T side. They just need to go back to starting to employ those without getting too wild and trying to take kind of these 1vx peaks. Because that's a lot of what we've seen, isn't it? I mean, the top banana play with the bomb was just one example. You look towards A, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's a big question mark for sure. And we can see when Lollipop is performing as good as he does, 27 kills so far. It's about to reach 30 kills. You know, without even an overtime being required here. So he's playing really, really good at Lollipop. And we see the difference here. Speedak to Denislaw, 0.94 KD, 1.36. So big difference there. Op kills, not too many difference, only 4 kills. But overall, it's just Skade. They're not doing what they're supposed to do here on the T side. And it's scaring me to see that they're very lackluster here. So Lollipop 3 away from getting 30. I think he's going to reach 30 by the end of this map. But Skade, they're 4 behind. They need to try to close the gap here. And the money is good for Nemiga, as you can see. They're still going to have money even if they lose this one. So Skade, if they want to get back, they're going to have to win gun rounds. And Nemiga's done such a good job just taking away all the choke points. Not allowing Skade to make anything happen on this map. And you can still see here, like they still go with SMGs. Like we still see MP9s here from Nemiga, even though they can afford M4s.
It's an interesting choice, but it's been working for them at the end of the day. The box gets very aggressive, just trying to take this ball in banana control. Almost lets rip through the smoke, but they will then immediately concede. I imagine what he'll do is get the smoke down, leave his teammate there, and rotate away, which is exactly what we see. Makes sense. Now 4 players dedicated towards A. You have the visibility of what's going on towards B, that kind of early warning system. This is perfect for Nemiga.
Yeah, but this is just a fake towards the A side now. They're only gonna have one beef to kill Jo here. He's just gonna go for the spot, so he's not actually gonna die. He's just gonna take the information and then fall back and call for rotation here. And Raptor, he's actually pushed through it. Is he gonna be aware? He's only good for one Jo, and that's actually the rotation didn't come in. It's now, but it's too late to Skade. They've done a fake here. This is amazing fake here from Skade. This is exactly what they need to do. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Getting this done here. 4v4 retake here for Nemiga. They have the money, even if they forgot to make a rebuy. But do they want to take the risk? You know, rather just save this, take it into the next round and get more gun rounds, so you never have to eco really, at least for the next 4 rounds. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go for the 4-man save. But Skade, this is something at least, you know. I like that play from Nemiga still though. Jo, he got the information towards banana. He got flash though, so you don't actually know how many people coming up. But overall, I kind of like it from Nemiga, you know. Make the rotation. Take banana with 2 guys. 1 guy goes away, goes towards A. 1 guy stay put. But this time it's not going to work out for Nemiga. So 13-10, 3 behind now. And well, they're rich though, Nemiga. They are rich.
I think that's the nice thing here, is because they saved as well, really they set themselves up in such a solid position to just control this game, because even if they lose the next 2 rounds, they can still pretty much full buy, which means that Skade aren't going to be able to get any of those easy freebies that will help them equalize to say 13-13. So Skade will just have to grind them down frag by frag, and that is 10x harder than, say, winning a gun round and then getting your second for free. But aggression from Nemiga completely shut down. NBS starts to trade, but, well, saving the rifles, seemingly doing nothing, as this round looks like an eco. And Nemiga left with just 2 players against 4 here.
Yeah, very fast round here for Nemiga. Trying to switch up the pace a little bit, you know. They've been doing the same thing, you know, just been holding. So now they say, hey, boy, try something new. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, well, it's only 1 round. We can still buy in the next one because we saved these 4 guns. So they took the gamble, they took the risk. It didn't pay off. But, you know, I like that they try something new here, because that could have actually worked out on Skade. Skade, they're expecting a slow pace. And if they don't expect that push, well, it could have been a disaster from Skade. So I love the switch up here from Nemiga. Unfortunately, this time it didn't work out. And now they're going to put 1 guy towards each bomb site here. Jo is going to walk down banana here. They're just holding it from slope. So Jo, unfortunately, will be going down here. Never mind. Jo actually finds the kill. He's going to go for the refry. What? He finds a second. This round is wide open. Lollipop from the middle finds himself another one. Oh, this is a disaster from Skade. What's happening? How does he get 2 kills with MP9? Pushing down banana. It's a 1 versus 1 here. The bomb is dropped down in towards pit. And Lollipop made his way towards CT spawn or towards B here. Oh man, 18 seconds though. He's gonna have to get the bomb and get towards the A site.
Yeah, he needs to
He's just been on the A side, so he's not gonna go B, right? Oh, he will.
He has to.
Oh, there's no time. Yeah, he's no time. Yes, he doesn't even get the bomb now. There's no time for this. He's gonna run away because there's no time. You have to plant at 4 seconds. It's 1 second too late. Or is it? Oh no, it's not. Lollipop thought there was no time, and he thinks it's A now. Oh
That
my
is
goodness,
tight.
he's gonna realize. Less than 1 second left on that timer. Now he's gonna play behind the new boxes. Oh my goodness. Rocky may just save the round here. A 1 versus 1. It goes to the white peak here. They don't spot each other. Lollipop, he walks up. He has a kit. He goes for the peak, and Lollipop goes down. And oh my goodness, I didn't think he was gonna get that plant. You have to plant at like 4 seconds, just below 4 seconds, right? Oh, just before it ticks down to 0. That's crazy.
He literally does not get any closer than that.
Yeah. You saw Lollipop was like, okay, he doesn't have time to plant on B. So he rotates back to A. Wow, it doesn't get closer at all. I'm wondering how close that actually was. Like 0.01 maybe? I don't know. Absolutely bonkers. But that was a 4v2
Still, it should never be
as
that
well.
close though.
No.
I mean, literally, you've been gifted a free round on like they've basically put that on a silver platter for you, dressed it up lovely. with that mid-rush that was a complete failure. It should never be getting that close, but... Well, it is what it is. Now Nemiga contesting another round here. Getting first blood early on. Finding Rocking.
Yeah, 3rd-11. Yeah. Again, this is another one of those Skade fronts where they just try to play aggressive with 1-2 players and no backup at all. And they're just losing an early player. This is the kind of runs I don't like from Skade. This is what they did but Banana before. You know, they sent up 2 players, Banana 1 versus 1. Now they're doing the same here in the middle. So 5v4 and 2 players down to 60 HP. Yeah. This is such a good position from a Lollipop. It's so hard to kill this guy. Well, he jumps out. Well, he's going to get the trade at least. But Rafter with the second one, 2 for him. Speedak in the library with an AWP here. He's going to get the cross, but he misses the shot.
That's a huge shot not to connect. He needs to find at least 1 kill there. Set his team up for the 3-on-2, but with a shot that doesn't quite connect, now Nemiga are looking at a much harder retake, especially with Spellin holding this aggressive second mid-angle. If he can find this pick on towards the likes of Box, then this round becomes almost 10x harder. Denny as well playing extremely close to the likes of Jo on short. Looks like he's even going to get aggressive. The timing works wonders. Will be traded back, but Spellin's position, I think, pretty much guarantees this. I think you have to save this as Nemiga.
Yeah, there's no time. 10 seconds left. You're going to have to fall back and save that off. Save the M4. If that was simple, he would have hit the shot. But unfortunately, it's Speedak we're talking about here. A little bit unlucky, but he actually hit that one. It would have been a 3v2. Much easier retake. They probably would have won it as well. But just a miss there, one across. It's going to give Skade the 12th round here. And we were talking about the money. And Nemiga, due to the saved 2 weapons here, they will have another buy here. But this could be the final one, perhaps. For now, at least. Before 13-13. So, Nemiga, they're running out of funds. They had a lot of money in the past 4 rounds, but now they've been losing 2-3 in a row. It's not going down well for them. Skade, a little bit lucky as well winning these rounds, but you always need a little bit of luck in a lot of these rounds. And on Box, again, this is what he always does. He always goes towards the sandbags, trying to get an early pick. But 13-12 here on map 2. Skade did win the first map here, so they're looking to close out the series here in our first best of 3 of the evening. But can they do it, or are we going to go to map 3 here? Nade's coming through, Mollis as well. And here comes the flash. That's a perfect flash here. Can they capitulate on it? Oh my goodness, Box still alive. And he goes down finally. But oh my goodness, look at it from Skade. They're just completely crushing them. Speedak takes a blind shot. And oh, he goes down through, and this is going to have to be a save. It's going to be tied up here, Flakes. We have a game again.
Jo making the mistake there, it has to be said, of re-peeking. I feel like if he just immediately runs site, accepts that his teammate is dead to rights, then you're looking at least a chance to hold on towards B. But rather, he re-peeks, but doesn't even really commit to that. But because he's even taken the second just to turn around and run back, he loses the time he had to get sight without being caught with his back turned.
Yeah, Lollipop trying to do what he can to save them for here, but it's not. Probably not going to happen. Rocket's probably going to pick him apart here. Actually, never mind. He finds up 2. Finally goes down there, but he takes some money away from Skade at least. But that's not going to be a problem there. So we're tied up here in this series. And what is the money looking like? I think they're only going to have around 3,000 here on the Nemiga side. So, you know, we were talking about Nemiga having a good seated side in the beginning. Past 3-4 rounds, we haven't really seen any of that we normally see. Skade, they start to read what Nemiga is doing. And yeah, you can see 3,000 on Speedak, 2,000 MDS, Jo buying a Zeus. Why does he want to go with that Zeus? AAPS perhaps? Towards stairs, get a close range angle. Maybe towards the wall on Banana. You know? Or something like that, but yeah, we have a pause here. Most like a tactical here from Nemiga. I don't see any other reason for a pause like this. And Lollipop, he's picked MP9, so they're going to try to win this round, Nemiga. They're not just going to throw it away. 31 kills, Flakes.
This man is just trying everything he can to get this done, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like, boys, yeah, you can play pistol. I'm going to buy MP9 because, you know, I'm the only one killing people right now. So I'm going to try to get 2. See if you can get 1.
So if you boys can just each do 50 HP damage, we'll be good. Just hit a dink each of you. Like, it must be so frustrating when a player, if you're popping off in the way that he is, having the impact he is in these rounds where he's getting double kills, triple kills single-handedly, and just asking his team to finish things off, and they're unable to deliver. That has to be a tilting scenario.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. He's saying. And well, let's see here. There's two. They have a double play towards the A apartment. So I'm guessing one of the Zeus player. So yeah, we have Rainwaker just watching it. But yeah,
Zeus
they
is on,
know that they don't have the best money.
The Zeus is
So
on
they
B.
don't want to. Oh, is it?
Yeah, Jayo's is
Oh,
MDS.
I was expecting. Oh.
The Zeus is in
this
first
also-
oranges. I'm not sure I actually like this for a Zeus. The range on it gets a little bit hairy depending on how you play it.
Yeah. They're probably not even gonna go close. They're gonna go against the water, and that's gonna be long range then. So I'm not really fasting it. But I think that's his, you know, if he misses all the shots, he pull out the Zeus trying to do something. But yeah, this is gonna be a B executor. All 5 towards the banana here. There's only 2 players. The third has made a rotation here, but they're gonna smoke off 2 of the 3 players. Now there's only gonna be 1. They could still make the boost up on flowers, but here we go. The nades, the mollies, and everything comes out. That's gonna be the kill towards the side. There's the second. There's the guy boosted. He finally drops, but there's a lot of damage being dealt here for Nemiga just on this pistol buy. Oh, the plant MDS doesn't want to go through. Doesn't quite yet. He goes down. It's down to Lollipop here. A 1v3. He could win this. Don't count out Lollipop off this round. They're gonna hear him. Yeah, they know exactly where Lollipop is. So now he's pretty much gonna die here. Not being deployed. He actually misses the op shot. It goes down. Oh, Lollipop. If you win this, my friend, you're gonna be the hero. And they're gonna smoke off the dark corner. He's gonna go around it. He goes down. It was a nice try from Lollipop, but it will be Skade to pick up the round, and they're gonna take the lead here. 14-13. 2 more to go for them to pick up the match.
You know it's a bad situation when you're in a 1v3, but you still think there's a chance that the Lollipop wins that. That's really accurately sums up, I think, the CT side situation for Nemiga. You've got one player able to have a real chance at winning those ones out, where, to be quite frank, put any other player in that scenario and you immediately say that's a guaranteed loss. Yeah. So, again, the key theme here is that need to see Nemiga group up and capitalize on the performance of Lollipop, and well, it seems like they were going to get aggressive, but unfortunately MDS dies to the wallbang. That is a disaster.
That is not good at all, but they do get the trade though. So Speedak returns the favor. But yeah, 4v4 always going to be better for the T side here, especially with Skade when they have this momentum going. And are they going to make another gamble towards A? Yeah, they're just going to put 1 player on the B side. If there was one guy top banana, he would have heard the guy rotate over towards the speedway if he was in that corner. But they're deep banana, so they don't hear that rotation from the second guy. There's only going to be 1 op covering it. So if they smoke off the opera here on CT, well, they're going to have the B side. Oh man, I don't like this from Nemiga. I don't like this setup. They have 1 guy in Arch 2A. Oh, but he just walks in dry. Spella walks in. Oh, he doesn't even. No flash or anything. Jayo has a free kill. But they, of course, don't know if there's anybody on the side. Well, now they kind of know. And a 4v3 here for Nemiga. Retake for them. Oh man, this is going to have to be it, Flakes. They're going to have to make this happen. They can't go for the save.
Where's Rainwaker off to? Knife out sprinting to CT. Look at him go. He's relying on his team re-smoking CT so that he can get there quick enough to have an impact, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Denny is last man standing on the site. It is all on Rainwaker, who's retaking his own site at this point.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's just... The molly though. The molly!
Surely not.
Oh my goodness, is he gonna make it happen? The Molotov, the spray! Oh my goodness, the defuse is not coming in! Are you kidding me? He's done it! What? I thought...
How on earth does that happen? That is actually insanity. He hits the molly off of the wall, forces Speedek off of the defuse. Box then immediately jumps on it. The spray is a complete mess. But somehow, he doesn't die. I don't understand how he's not dead there.
There's nobody watching Ruins. He literally can make the worst spray in history, and he still finds he sprays on the first guy, he misses it, so he goes to the diffuser instead, kills him. I don't understand how that was won by Skade.
That's a
He ran
complete
all the way
disaster.
through CT. Yeah.
You should never be able to win a round like that. That is wild.
Oh no, with 15-13 from Skade, they got 2 match points now. They got gifted the match points. Nemiga, they do get an entry in this round. They need to try to pull it back here. But wow, what a second map here. What a round from Skade. Somehow winning that out of nothing, out of thin air. And now Jo, he's all by himself here on B. He's been spotted by the jump. Clearly not going to make a 4-man gamble in a 5v4 again. It's only Famas here. If he dies, they're going to be cooked. Oh, he finds the kill there. The rotation has come in. They guess the trade, but then the rotation is already there. Box is here now. Oh, is he going to play around the smoke? Okay, he does. Oh, he crossed it. Oh, he doesn't see him. What? Oh, no, he does. He gets the kill. He gets traded out. Oh, this is crazy right now. How is this happening? These rounds. I'm not sure, my friend. 3 versus 2. Retake for Nemiga here again. Spellan and Denislaw. Are they about to win this 3v2? 33 seconds on the bomb. They have Kit this time though on MDS. He's gonna have to be the one defusing the bomb here. Oh man, the time is ticking out here. They need to make a move on, and they're gonna do it. They smoked off the guy Banana, but the guy in this corner, oh, he's been exposed here. And it goes down. Is Spellan, is he gonna go for the blind shot through the smoke? He has to. At this point, MDS, he's gonna have to be the one defusing. He's the one with the kit, and there we go. He goes down, and the kit is the one defusing, and we got 14 on Nemiga. Not a lot of time left on the bomb there, Flakes, but they made it done. We're going to all 30 rounds.
This game is just, I've no way to describe it at this point. These last couple of rounds, you just can't make it. You literally couldn't write this, could you?
No. It's
absolute
impossible.
madness.
And we could even see an overtime here. Looking at the buy here from Skade, it's a disaster at this point. A Mac 10 on the T side is not the same as on the CT side. You can get a close range, but so yeah. Are we gonna see 16-14 here, and the Skade is gonna close out the match, or are we gonna see an overtime here? Speedak, he has an AWP alongside Jo. I don't. Oh, but we're gonna see an A push here. Flash is coming out. There's 2 players on the side here, and now they're gonna storm out here. There's a trade 1-for-1. There's another guy on the side. He hasn't been killed yet. He's in the corner. He gets 2 frags. How's he getting these frags? Smoke is being put down. And now, oh, there's a guy coming from long. Surprise, surprise! It's a 2v2 now. Look at this AWP. What can he do? He misses the shot. Oh my goodness. This is bonkers, my friend. How is this gonna be unable to pull out? M4 and AWP retake. This AWP could be the worst weapon to retake this 2v2 with.
Really not.
Oh
an
my
ideal
goodness.
game. It's just not what you want in this scenario. Loving the afterplants here from Skade as well. Very defensive, just forcing aggression from Jo, which we talked about is just not the situation he wants to be in. Out of ammo though with the SG. That's a disaster with the Galil.
Why are they peeking? Why are they peeking? It's a 2v1. They have no reason to peek. The guy Graveyard can just hide. I have no idea how that how did he win that? Tell me.
They win that round if he doesn't peek Graveyard. There's a second left.
Yeah.
On the bomb before the defuse comes in too late. That is a guaranteed victory without the wide swing.
I got Lil in a 1v1. The worst possible weapon you can have. And you can see the spray there when they just whiffed everything with that.
Let me scratch that. It's a 1v2. He gets the first frag in that 1v2 because someone runs out of ammo with a Krieg.
Yeah. Like, the guy on site just had to play on a contact with Graveyard. If they peek together, like Graveyard and site, like, there's nothing he can do.
That's insane.
Oh, man.
That really is insane.
They got gifted. That should have been 16-14 from Skade right there. A 2v1 with like 10 seconds left on the bomb or something, and he's on long still. He's still gonna have to make it to the site. That's gonna be a couple extra seconds, and then he has to fuse the bomb. And like, I don't understand, really. I don't. Well, we have an overtime, Flakes.
Surely Skade have got to be kicking themselves after that one.
Yeah, they really have to. I think, was it like 10 seconds left on the bomb, right? Or something
literally,
like that.
There's a second left on the bomb. If he buys a second in Graveyard, they win that round.
Yeah.
So quite literally, the time it would take him to push Graveyard and hard clear the angle would be the round win. But because they wide swing it, thinking they're going to win the 2v1 duel, it all crumbles. But unfortunately, whiffs galore, combined with a Kree running out of ammo mid-duel, you have yourself a Galil that clutches out the round.
Yeah. Not sure how long of a pause we're going to have in between here, but we're going to get right into the overtime very, very soon. And these teams are taking a little bit of breather here after that. You know, Nemiga, they're going to thank their lucky stars for not losing that, you know, for winning that 2v1 in the end. Because, yeah, I really shouldn't have happened. And we can see 35 kills on Lollipop. He could even get 40 by the end of this overtime. That's how good of a player he played here in this map. And Skade, they know that this game could have been over now, but now instead they're going to have to fight for the overtime. And also, they're going to have to stop on the side. You know, money's going to be on both sides, and we're going to have Nemiga on the CT side. So now actually I will favor Nemiga a little bit more here in this map. Just due to that.
I think the past 30 rounds of Counter-Strike really show that Nemiga potentially the favoured team here. You never quite would have expected it, but they have really been able to bring the fight. And also, to the credit of many of the players, we're starting to see them step up too. Jo, 23 kills. Starting to find his way into the series with some impact.
Yeah, for sure. They're all putting something on the table here. And, well, we got 16k starting money. MR3. Whoever gets 19 will win the match for Skade if they do it. This 19 is the magic number, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuned in. And, well, this is one hell of a series here. Skade up one map after winning Nuke. Oh, the peek here in the middle. Ooh. Is he gonna go for the peek? This is such an important 3 rounds here. You need to win at least one on the T side, I would say.
At least one, but preferably 2, I think, just to make sure you're going to that CT side comfortably.
For sure. Well, we got Skade again heading up towards A. Speedak taking a more defensive position, just watching short here with the op. And this first one is always nerve-wracking, you know, always when it's 15-15 it's the first round, you know, nobody want to make a mistake and lose the first overtime round here. Lollipop is played so good here. He's gonna go for the peak. He's good for 1, but his teammates are gonna get all the frags here. And this is gonna be Nemiga completely wrecking Skade. Rainwaker all by himself here. And he can't really see anything here. He goes through, he dies. There we go. Nemiga picks up the first round, only losing 1 play. Great trades here for Nemiga. Lollipop finds 1 for 1. His teammates finds the rest. I think it was a triple stack towards long.
Yeah, very decisive towards long, but also the mid control there that he displayed, just the trading as the push came through. Really nice stuff. Odds looking like they're in an interesting place right now. Still favouring the likes of Skade. Nemiga, the underdog, who are putting a real game on our hands right now. Already a great opener from Speedic, taking down Raftu. More aggression comes in towards long as MDS tries to hold on. Not only does he find the kill, Spellen down to 17 HP. This A play completely aborted. They fully rotated off of B though, so maybe an opportunity for Rainwaker if he gets a move on here to clear B and guarantee a plant, as Nemiga have left the B site in its entirety, thinking that this is a guaranteed round, but far from the case.
Yeah, why isn't the A guys calling that they don't see anything? The A guys are literally on the site and they don't call anything. Now they're gonna see, now they're gonna hear it. Oh, the gap in the smoke there. They gotta be careful. Oh my god. JO is just gonna see the wind. And now, well, it's going to be a retake, but look at the HP on Spellon though. This should be a fairly decisive retake here for Nemiga. I see, like, it's a 3v4, and this is like almost a 4v2, because Spellon is down to 17. And they don't have any more utility here, Skade. Literally not a single nade. I don't see this happening for Skade. If Spellon was a little bit more HP, could have done it, but here comes the push. And now there's the first one. Second one being traded out. Rainwaker, a 1v2. Not going to get it done. Lollipop with a double kill in the end. And it's again Lollipop who steps up here with the final 2 frags. And Nemiga, they picked up 2 of the 3 rounds, but here, MDS shouldn't even gotten that one. shouldn't got he got full flashed. But here, Lollipop, look at that, one frag, and then he gets the last one here as well. And he keeps on going, Lollipop. Like, when is he gonna stop?
Kind of reminds me of the simple game where he drops 50 frags in overtime. His team still don't win, but he drops 50 frags.
Well, here they're probably gonna win. They just need 2 more.
It's looking pretty good, isn't it? I mean, we've got a... Nemiga kind of are a team that make me almost want to bite my tongue. I want to wait and see. But it is looking... Well, everything's pointing their way. Speed up. Great opening kill again here. Taking down Rainwaker in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it does look like all 3 rounds could be won here on the CT side. And that will only mean that they need 1 T round. Easy said and done, of course, but if they, play like this, you certainly can't put that 19th on the board. But let's see this one first. Skade, they need to win this round. They can't afford to lose all 3 T rounds. They played so good in the overtime in the later half of it. To just lose all 3, Like, imagine having a 2v1 to win the match. And then you lose that, and then you lose all 3 T rounds with 8-15. That would be brutal. Well, the molly comes through. He's gonna be below him, and well, Jo gets a free kill. He goes down, but Box with the trade. And well, he goes down. It's a 2v1 though. Denislaw need to try to do this. Well, one plan will be going through, and this is gonna have to be a crazy clutch from Denislaw. He's done it before. He played really, really good on a Nuke. Same here. Actually stepped up here on Inferno, but let's see, is this up to the task? Is he up to the task? A 2v1. Oh, the guy CT. Oh, he's not going to go for the peak. 22 seconds left on the bomb here. They both have a kit, so that's not going to be a problem here. Oh, he spawns the shadow. He's going to get the kill. 14 seconds left. He doesn't have to peek here. He does that. He goes to the peak. He tags him down to 9 HP, and he gets the kill. He could have just played time there, but he tags him, Flakes. And it's just enough for defuse. 9 seconds. Oh, man.
He's going to be kicking himself
He had the plot line for him, too. If he just was tagged a little bit there, Lollipop, he would have died. Just a little bit more tagged by some other guy. Wow, yeah, he's going to kick himself with that. That could have been the 16th round for Skade. Instead, it's going to be all 3 for Nemiga here on the CT side. And it's just chance Skade. They need to win 3 in a row to force a second OT.
40 kills, Lollipop. 40 kills.
Yeah. Yeah, he got 5 kills in the 3 rounds, right? That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
He won that 1v1 as well, Lollipop. Wow. He's, if they win this best of 3, if they win this here and then does 2, he's gonna be... They had to thank him. Champagne and everything.
Let's see, Nemiga so close now to getting this done. Skade need to have a perfect CT side. Not a single flaw can afford to be made. Not the greatest of starts though. Lollipop losing early on. Denislaw who gets aggressive with the orb. Great nade as well. That should do some good damage. Spread across all 3 players. Second as well. Look at that utility damage.
Absolutely lovely. It is essentially now like a 5v3 almost at this point. So, yeah. The thing is here with 16k, it's so hard to play 16k on the T. I guess 16k on the T side because they can buy whatever they want on the CT side. That's also one of the reasons Nemiga won all 3 CT rounds. If it was 10k, it would have been a little bit more, even like T side would have more chance. But when you get 16k, you don't have to equal a single round. Oh, Spellon, he's gonna get stuck. Oh no, he got absolutely stuck there. Now rocking, he's gonna have to get at least 2 frags. He gets to 1 here. He needs reinforcement, but he needs to kill more. He doesn't. And Stanislaw, he misses the shot. Try to go for the flake. It's a 3v3 now. Oh, they're gonna go for the boost here. The plan comes through. He goes down. This could be it. This could be the second map won by Nemiga. Look at the HP. They're both 30 HP, but Speed Hack with the first one nails the second with the 1 tap. And ladies and gentlemen, Nemiga, they're going to be winning 19-15. I can't believe it. We're going to map 3, guys.
What a game. What a game of Counter-Strike. Map 3, folks, is where we're going to be heading. Dust 2 will be the battleground. That is where you'll find us in just a few minutes' time as we head into the 3rd and final map with the best of 3 between Skade and Nemiga.
Going through the smoke walk. She's gonna go down. Walks in with the AWD.
Position. Earthshaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on the 2. Back row tire down as well.
Always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse in? Oh, there we go.
Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.
Going through the smoke walk. She's gonna go down. Walks in with the AWD.
Position. Earthshaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on the 2. Back row tire down as well.
Always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse in? Oh, there we go.
Silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. Silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. Follow me down, there's no one around. Lay back and take your socks and shoes right off. That natural light is so damn polite, can make you feel just like you were young again. Standing underneath the rows of trees, I can see where the ocean meets the sky. Under our clothes, a fire grows. We are ready for this life of running wild. We're running wild. Underneath the rows of trees, I will see where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. Silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
Moving as well. Echo Slam connects on it too. Back row tired down as well.
Red always wins the brawl. Or can we cast a curse it? There we go.
Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.
Hello folks, welcome back to map number 3 in this best of 3 Nemiga versus Skade. To find this has been something else. The series has been infuriating, it has been incredible, and a whole bunch of other things all at the same time. How the hell does this end?
Yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna end. It's really hard to predict now as well because you know you have Skade, one of their best maps, being lost by them, Nemiga winning it. So how do you predict us two really after what happened on Inferno? You know, it's just really hard to put the dots together. So you know, Dust 2 gonna be very, very interesting to see. I think side-wise, it doesn't matter which side they start on, because Dust 2 is a very open map. You can really play to both sides. So I don't think the knife run is gonna have too much of an impact like it would on Inferno, for example. But stats-wise, if you look on the paper, this one should edge towards Nemiga. But who knows at this point?
I'm just hoping we see Skade be a bit more, I don't know, thoughtful is the fair way to describe it, but we did have 2 crucial clutch rounds lost due to just forcing the fights rather than playing the time. A very frustrating outcome. I mean, Skade would have the win right now if it wasn't for those rounds, so...
You could also say like Nemiga should have had one round when that guy came through CT, Molotov the bomb, went into ruins, you know, won the round like that.
That was wild.
You could always say that. You know, so I guess both teams got one of those rounds, but yeah, in the end. So it's really hard to say who really should have won it. I wasn't that close with those rounds happening. So Dust 2, a wide open match in my opinion here. Anyone's match. So it's gonna come down to who gets the better start, and I think like T side is where you want to be here on this map. Maybe, you know, if you know you're strong here on T side, maybe you want to start CT side, get it over with, and then get onto the T side in the second half. If you can get 5-6 rounds, maybe on the CT side. But yeah, let's see the pistol here. Nemiga versus Skade, map 3. Everything. We're coming down to this map here. Who's gonna take the first best of 3 of the evening? And Box very aggressive in the middle here, trying to get a couple taps there with the USP, but not finding any result yet. Now, well, smoke coming down towards the Xbox. Jo. Very, very aggressive here. So Skade, they know how much this pistol means to them. They should have won that second map. They shouldn't even been 3 maps. But here we are anyway. And Jo, ooh. He should be getting killed here if they go through that. Oh, actually, he gets the one. He gets the second, Jo. How does he find those 2 1-taps? 4v3 now for the CTs. The remaining 3 coming through the long here. Are they gonna actually make anything happen here? The headshot come through for Raptor. Is gonna get denied. And now Dennis Law. All out to him. A 3 versus 1. I'm not sure what he has to pick on me. The bomb has been dropped towards car, so yeah. 100 HP. He got a dream. Try to win it. You know, it's gonna come through the CTs. CT spawn. I think it was gonna come through the CT here, but yeah, Nemiga. No mistake here. If they pick together, they're not gonna lose this round.
Yeah, now that they know where he is as well, this is almost confirmed at this point. It would have to be it'd be difficult to lose this round for Nemiga. They would have to really try their hardest to throw this away. There you go. Nemiga, very strong start on their CT pistol, has to be said. The fact that Jo gets 2 there in mid is disastrous.
Yeah, this really is a blunder there from Skade. As you say blunder in the UK, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we see the win percent rate there on this map. It's actually slightly edging Nemiga. So Skade, well, they're gonna go for the force here. They got a scout and they got the pistols, so they're not gonna go eco in this round. Skade, they're gonna try to win this force buy. But the problem with this force buy is if you lose this, well, you're gonna have to eco in the next, so it's gonna be 3-0. But there's 2 players on the B side here, but they could get overrun here from the door and from the tunnel here, so oh man, this could be a really good wrap here from Skade. But they're not checking towards the box, and Jo finds a pair of frags of his own. And this is all up to Dennis. So this has completely gone down the drain here for Skade, and that's gonna be an easy 2-0. In fact, only losing 1 player, and they will get a third for free here as well.
Yeah, this is what you want to do right now on that CT side. Start off strong, get your 2 rounds in the bag, get your 3B as well, and then ultimately win the gun round. From there, the only way is up, pretty much. It's very hard to start dropping rounds at that point when everything is connecting, but it's all got to start with that momentum of the pistol, and Nemiga are able to deliver that. So let's get their third here, make some money with the SMGs perhaps, don't do anything too wild. Nemiga get very aggressive to close it out. That always brings in a little bit of risk.
Oh my god, what's happening here?
They're taking a lot of 1vx's. I mean, they are solo peeking B, giving these pistols chances here. Rainwaker literally it's him against the world right now. He has single-handedly found 3 kills and the B site.
This is like another disaster for Nemiga here. What has happened? Why are they going this aggressive against the Deagles? Only God knows at this point. And they're gonna get a... I said Nemiga was gonna get a free round here. They don't even have Kevlar. Bloody hell, what's happening here for Nemiga? This is the kind of rounds you get gifted for free. And there is of course still a possibility for Nemiga to win it, but they do have the modded HE and 1 smoke, so they can still do it considering they're kind of low here. But the Deagle, Rainwaker, he's still alive. And where's the nades coming? And there we go. There's another frag. It's all onto MDS now. Stellan find the 1D. There's a guy in the corner. Well, he's gonna get him too. So Skade actually gonna win this round. Look at this. He jumps around and just gets killed, and then
how does he win that?
Set.
I don't understand how he wins that fight.
Yeah, like he only has a C set though. If he had an SMG, he would have won that duel, Jo. Not been the B side like this. So Nemiga, they're just giving it away for free, for no reason whatsoever.
Wild game. Double nade though towards long. That is the way to start a round. Look at that damage. Over 150 HPs with damage done between Rainwaker and Dennis Law there. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. I would definitely be a little bit tilted after that round if I were Nemiga here. But oh, Jo just looks away from the console. It's all about the timing in this game. Like, this time is so brutal. And let's see if Nemiga can turn it back around though, win this round. They have an open JO, 3 and 4, so they still have a really good buy considering they lost it. And JO here, let's see, he's gonna go for the pick. He gets the first shot, readdressing for the second one. Speedak go through with the USPs and M4. He get himself 2. And Skade, they win an eco, but this one may just go back to Nemiga here. And it should be, it's all onto Dennis Law here. A 4 versus 1 situation. I think this guy just needs to run away at this point. It's nothing, no business to be in this round. And yeah, he's gonna walk right into crosshair of Speedak, and there you have it. But did you see Speedak there coming through the CT spawn? He gets the first one, pulls out the USP, gets the second. Here, right here, just running and spraying here with the USP. And yeah, Flex, they lose an eco, but they win that one. So Skade, you know, what can you think about? What can you take away from that?
You'd have to be some sort of clairvoyant, I think, to take something valuable away from that. It's the way this game has played out already, I think, shows you just kind of the way this best of 3 has played. Just a snippet of 4 rounds that we've seen. Now we're looking at a scout AWP. What a buy from Skade. This is shaky, to say the least.
Yeah, it's really a pretty terrible buy in general here, and they do have an open Rainwaker, so he's gonna try to get an entry here. He's gonna have to be the playmaker. He's gonna have to be the Bulgarian player here to make the entries here for the team. Otherwise, well, they have an SG too, so that could be good as well. So they don't have the, you know, worst guns here. They can still win this round. Let's see Rainwaker though. He has the op. He's gonna try to go for this. Smoke being deployed. He sees where the smoke comes from. He can call it towards the side. But here comes Lollipop. He's doing so good on Inferno. He gets one only here. Then it's all still alive though. He's gotta go through the fire. Oh, dude. He finds the guy CT. He's running with his knife. There's 2 guys outside outside the doors. Oh, but oh my god. He's gonna deny the bomb plant. Box through the smoke. Now they have to get a guy on the site to plant it. He jumps up, he's gonna go for the fake here, steps, he still finds the frag. How did they find that one? I have no idea. He's back to 2v2 now. Speedak picks up the SG. They have all the utility left on MBS. He has every single grenade. Oh, they're moldy. We'll flush him out here. Oh, they're gonna see the edge here. No, he doesn't see him. Spelling gets the first one. The trade comes in, and now it's the 1v1, but it's gonna be Dennis Law to pick it up and somehow skates. They win that 3v2. I thought Lollipop was gonna get more than 1 here. But Raptor, he got a 1D game. But look at this. How tilted is JO right there? There's like 3 people outside door, and he gets the guy running CT.
That's so lucky. But also then find a second frag as well by going for the fake plant and re-peeking. An incredibly ballsy play, and the risk was looking pretty high. I mean, he was tagged right down to, I believe, sub 10 HP at one point, but still managed to get away with it.
Yeah. Crazy. That molly wasn't really placed in the right. I think it was placed around the side. It should have been. I guess he covered most of the site, but he can just plant it like he did there. Or just went for the fake instead. He fake planted on top of the box. He went up the window, got the frag, went back. Somebody actually made it down. The guy CT spawn should have been. He has one thing to watch, is the window. He should have definitely gotten that kill. And it's a 3-2 now, and well. Should be an eco coming out here from Nemiga. So it's really back and forth in the beginning here, the first 5 rounds. You don't really know who's gonna win what round. So it's really hard to predict this 3rd map, at least for now. Before, you know, any consecutive rounds has been picked up. So, but once we see like Skade and Nemiga, if they pick up 3-4 rounds in a row, it's easy to predict. But now it's all over the place. So. But yeah, they're gonna get a tide here at least. Keep in mind, if you just tuned in, this is map 3 on our first best of 3. We have one more best of 3 coming up after this map. So a lot of CS still to be played today here in the Lootbet CS Season 6. And I hope you guys will be here for the ride.
Cool, so if you do want to get involved in all the action, there is a whole bunch of chat commands you can put in that will give you some tasty rewards, including !save, which is going to be a 10% cashback on any of your bets, both won or lost. And if you do take advantage of that cashback offer, then 10% will also be donated to the COVID-19 vaccination fund. course, the support being there to help us find a cure for the global health situation currently. So a situation I think that's safe to say pretty close to all of our hearts. It's a very cool opportunity to watch some Counter-Strike, get involved, and also contribute towards that global situation.
Definitely. For sure. And, well, this round shouldn't really be anything to pick home here. Speed actually finds himself 1. And there's 2 players on the B side here. Rocket should take out Lollipop here. Here we go. There's a 1-tap in the back of the execution. And that will be the 3rd round in just a moment here when MDS has been found. So, you know, I would say, you know, as long as the Nemigas, you know, keep being tied up here with Skade, they can have a good T side, because I don't know if you agree, but I feel like the T side is where you need to win most of your rounds here on those 2.
Pause. I like the pauses in this game. It's nice to see both teams really using their tax early on here.
Yeah, because if you use it when it's like, I guess 49 or something, like a big scoreline towards the end, when I did, like, it's kind of too late at that point. You know, you don't want to make it too far gone. So that's why, you know, you have 4, I would assume. I think 4 each team. So there's a lot of, you know, time that you can do. So you can use them. I guess you can use like 2 in the first half if you need it, and then 2 in the second half. So you really have a lot of options there to use them. And well, looking at the money from Nemiga, 4 of the 5 players can buy it pretty much. Only Speed who doesn't really have enough for full buy here, so he's gonna have to go for some crazy buy here, and then it should be good. Or yeah, so Speed he has an op. So let's see here. Never mind. Maybe he already had it bolted. Because he only had like below 4k, so I think he got it dropped or something like that. But yeah, 3-3 here. We're all tied up here in the 3rd map. And Place, do you think we're gonna see a similar performance here from Lollipop? I don't think we're gonna see an Inferno performance from him here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be quite to the level of Inferno where he's borderline about to drop 50 frags, but I still think we're gonna see something good from him. The question is, ultimately, how frustrated is he at his team right now? That's really what it's going to come down to for me, because it's going to be mentality, right? If he is able to stay in the game and really just stay focused on what he needs to do and just deliver on that, then we could be looking at something similar. Likewise, if he's finding himself getting riled up, frustrated that his team are not able to kind of support him when he's out there dropping frags, it's going to be very easy for that performance to disappear.
Certainly, and Lollipop so far hasn't been too good here on the CT side. 0.67 KD. That's the my HLTV rating. No, but right now, well, we see they're making their way back towards the T-spawn here, and well, they're gonna get an entry towards long here. Rafter with the Galil. Ideal weapon to have here, but it still finds the frag, so doesn't matter what weapon you have as long as you get the job done. And the refrag here, he's not going to get it. He gets the damage. But with a minute to go here, Spellan is going to make it up towards the short here. And there's 2 players long only, and then 2B. So I'm not liking this defense here from Nemiga, but Box somehow finds that frag. I'm not sure how. This is going to slow the pace down here from Skade. And still, I think they may just go for an A retake here, because look at this. They got 2 players. One guy pit now. Offer. Keep an eye on short. But the remaining 4 now will head over towards the B side. This is where Lollipop is going to have to step up here. Let's see. Lollipop. It's up to you, my friend. You and your friend on that B side to do the work here. Lollipop and JO. 15 seconds to go. They're going to have to go now, Skade. Pop Flash are on the corner, but look at this position from Lollipop. They're not going to check it. Certainly not. And oh my goodness, look at this. He gets the 1. He gets the second one. This is absolutely brutal. JO with the 3rd. And that is going to be the round for Nemiga. Great defense here.
That's really nice, but you can't help but wonder why Skade left it so late. Pushing on 15 seconds like that, very ballsy, but even more so not checking the position, allowing him to not only get 1, but the 2nd as well. Heck, I thought he was going to get the 3rd for a minute there. Really nicely played from him, just taking advantage of a position which is, a lot of people would say is quite common, but actually, when you look at the rounds played on B, given how often the B site is now soloed, it's actually not that common to see. So you start to see now in the current meta, not a lot of people checking it.
Yeah, usually you have one guy towards B, most of the teams. So that's probably why they went B late, because it was like, okay, they're probably gonna have 2 maybe towards A and 1 maybe towards like CT spawn or mid. They're only gonna have 1 B, so let's head towards the B side late. That's probably their thought process, but yeah, definitely wasn't the case. Now, well, this is gonna be Skade. I think they're gonna push on towards the B side here with just the pistols. They have the Kevlar on 3 of the 5 players, and here comes the push. Look at the MPS position. This is the best position you can have with an SMG. Well, he's gonna get burned here, but oh, he doesn't get a single frag. Now it's gonna have to be Jo to step up here. He finds 2, and now Jo finds 1. His teammate finds another one. Fox finds 1, and well, oh, there's the second from a third for Jo actually. And now Spellan, he's the one lurker. He's a get right. He's lurking everything, but ooh. Oh, he actually finds Speedak. He's trying to find the shot. Not gonna connect. 40 seconds. And now Nemiga, don't peek again. Not again. Here's Lollipop in the middle. So they should be lucky Jo picks up 3 there. Like, he's trapped behind the box. He's nowhere to go. And he still finds more than 1.
He's got a huge there. I mean, realistically, like you say, he should be good for a pick and then immediately shut down. Thankfully, Skade were unable to force that fight, so him finding 3 is huge. SMG up close, that should be able to do a whole lot more, but the Molotov, to be fair to him, makes his life difficult. He has to get out of that. He's just burning alive close corner.
Yeah, it was a very good molly. So, 5-3 here for Nemiga on map 3. I have taken the momentum here on the CT side by 4 Skade here now after the last eco. So you can see now they're only putting 1 player on the B side. This is what you normally do on Dust 2. You know, you have 1 player towards the B side and then you're playing very heavy towards A. And if you lose B, you make the 4-man save. But the MP9s, that's why it is not good. The long range kind of duel, or mid range towards long, mid-long range duels is where the AK and SG is gonna prevail. And now he's gonna be in the Fox position. Oh, Speedak would do good for 1. He gets the second. How does his second guy? He's an absolute beast. And well, more frags is coming in. He finds a 3rd towards long. And that last 2 is coming up short here. Speedak. What is this man made of in this round? Bomb will be going down though. So 4 versus 2 retake here for Nemiga. Rainwaker puts the smoke down, but oh, they're all 4s coming short. I don't like this. Oh, but the flash. Oh, it's good for 1. Not gonna get a second one. It could have been a disaster there, but it's down to Rafter. A 1v3 situation. 2 pairs low here from Nemiga. Let's take a look at Rafter here. See if he can make the clutch. He can't. A 4K from Speedak. And dude, all 4 coming through short there. That could have been a disaster.
It could have been something, but it's kind of typical Counter-Strike in the sense that it could have, but unfortunately just didn't pan out for him. Speedak, though, absolute monster hit with the AWP. Getting 2 drops on down. Really tasty stuff.
So, they're gonna keep gaining runs here. When is Skade gonna put another run on the board here? Things are starting to get out of control here soon. 6-3, still no panic yet, but this is gonna be most likely a 7-3. So, that scout and a couple pistols they have here from the Skade side is really not gonna pan out as they want here, because right now there's the first frag from box, and they're gonna follow up with a 2nd and a 3rd. So, around with ease is what's coming through here. Rafter, last man standing. Doesn't see the weapon on the short there, did he? No, he didn't. So, MDS is gonna stay in the corner, you know, play the safe here, watch the top mid. Now he saw the weapon, trying to go for the 1 dig, not gonna happen. A clean round, not a single damage has been dealt. And yeah, this is not looking good for Skade at all. T is just supposed, you know, where you're supposed to win the rounds, most of the rounds at least, I would say. So them only having 3, it's not good at all here.
Nemiga really starting to run away with this though. Momentum just hugely on their side, has to be said. I like this as well, a quick molly towards long, early pick control. He's looking really comfortable for the CT side right now. Looks like we are going to see some short aggression again from Skade. Dennis Law looking to see what he can peep through mid, but he'll just be smoked off. So again, that funnels them all towards short. Right into the frag grenade. It seems like they're completely aware of the way they're controlling the map right now. That nade is just the proof of the pudding. Look at the damage done to Skade. Always 40, 50 HP. The second nade. Literally. So much damage done. And a lot of folks at home
they're all down to 60.
Might be thinking, oh, why are the nades important? Why is being 30 HP important? It just makes gunfights infinitely easier. I think that's the easiest way to explain it, especially when you throw in, say, pistols and whatnot into the mix. Even on these rifles, it just makes life better. They will at least try to force a plant, but Rocking taken down. The smokes do help, but do secure the plant, but the retake, just given how low these players are, the retake is definitely on. Jo starting things off. He'll find Raftu. What will be done as Box takes the swing, finds a player on Gandalf, makes it to the second for Dennis Law as well, leaving just Spellin. That HP coming into play. These gunfights are just incrementally simpler. Bella does get a pick, but unfortunately, buddy, you're all out of time.
Oh, what a lovely bunch of nades there. It was a lovely round there in general, but still very good for Skade. They're still getting the bomb down and still be contesting the round though, even though 4 players is down to like 40 HP. So they get, I think they put 4 smokes down, just cross, you know, tunnel smokes, just putting so they can walk through the tunnel, through those smokes, and get the bomb down, and get into post-plant position. So still, yes, Nemiga, they did very good there in that round with the nades. The Skade still put it back very good there with those smokes. But of course the HP, you know, they don't have the HP to take those fights. And Rocking is down to 20 again by the molly. And yes, they got plant down there, Skade. Well, that means they can't have another buy in the 12th round, but 3 to go here. 4 to go, I mean. And well, it's just lining them up. It's just a shooting gallery here for speed hack. Nobody's making the trade or anything like that. They're peeking one by one. Look at what we saw in Inferno from both sides. And, well, it's starting to run away here from Nemiga. This is not typical city-sided map like this as well. It really isn't. So, Skade. Maybe, you know, after that Inferno flakes, maybe they're a little bit, you know, beat it down, you know. The juice has left them.
$50. If they do want to find something here, they'll have to move sooner rather than later. Stacked up on short, peeping towards the site, seeing what they can find, just looking to clear those headshot angles, but SpeedX giving them nothing. Ooh, just caught out though, a matter of timing, just as he peeks CT, will get caught. Jo missing the shot short as well. That provides an opportunity now for the short plant for Skade, but they just couldn't quite cross. Second time's the charm for Jo. Finds the collat on the box. Gets the tag as well. Raftu extremely low. He'll hit the deck. Nemiga, they are just keeping it going.
How is this a miss here? How is this a miss? I want to see. CSGO! Oh. I think it moved just when it shot. What you think?
I think it's like that last minute movement or just Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike just sometimes just does weird things with you. It's unfortunate, like.
Either that or just he moved just when it shot, so.
I'm sure we've all seen, folks at home, yourself, the CSI Reddit clips where you slow down the stream, you zoom in on the crosshair, and you look at it's not even moving a pixel, it's pixel perfect. Yet the shot still doesn't land.
It's
sometimes just the way it be.
Yeah, it's the net code or something like that. But yeah, it's a 5v3 actually. Box is 1 HP, so he's alive. And Nemiga, 3 kills away from. Oh, look at the angle. This is the Pika's advantage. That's the Pika's advantage right there from Dennis. So he spots the arm, he takes him through the door headshot. CT couldn't see him, but he can see him. That's a problem in CSGO that hasn't been fixed, but here we go. And now, well, all the pop, he's gonna push. They're gonna push through the window, and he's gonna deny one. Can he deny anything else here? No, they have the B site. Surprisingly, they only got 1 player on the B site in a 4v3. And Now it's just 2 left. 2v3 situation here. Skade need to hold off on the site. Very important round for them. They only got 3. But then it's all, he has an AWP. What kind of position does he have AWP with? Okay, probably not. He has a good angle actually. He misses the shot. Oh no. He's gonna readdress the shot. He's gonna go for the second. He goes for the third. He hits one of those 2. And now it's Rainwaker behind the box. He can't see him through the door window if you go through. If he crouches, he gets the first one. 10 seconds left on the bomb. He has to kill him. He can't do it. Rainwaker saves the round from Skade. And they may just have a slight glimpse here back into the game.
What a round from him. You'd think not possible, but then once you start getting into kind of 1v2 territory, box being 1 HP, things become a whole lot simpler. I thought Denislaw was going to find a collateral in that round as well, just based on how they lined up in tunnels, but unfortunately he only gets the tag on the second player, not the kill. And then another pause called.
Yeah, we got a lot of pauses here coming through, and you see that mid peek there with AWP. He saw the arm, he took his time to line up, you know, the headshot through the door. He had plenty of time to take that shot. And with 2 runs remaining, you can see how many runs they won there in Nemiga in a row. 6 runs in a row. It was a 3-3, and then they won 6 in a row. So this is most likely looking like possibly like a 10-5 half if both teams could trade around here. Probably it could, if Nemiga wins this, it's gonna be 11-4. I'm pretty positive because looking at the money here, they only got 3k left. One guy, and he hasn't, you know, hasn't bought yet. So Skade, they need to win this round to keep themselves, you know, in this series. Because this is the 3rd and final map. Everything comes down to this map. You don't get any more chances here today. And Box, oh my goodness, he pushes all the way up here. Look at this push! Absolutely crazy. He's a madman. Well, that's gonna be a double for Skade. And now they're just gonna force the issue towards the A site. The offer from Deo though, he doesn't miss. Not this round at least. He hits the first shot. Now, teammates are coming through long here, and Deo is gonna get pushed here. He gets the second one, but there's too many players there. 3v2 here from Skade. And Spellan, he shuts down one, but it's down to Lollipop. If it's one man you want in a clutch, it's this guy.
It is, but he's in such a rough position here. You've got a player deep embedded now in towards long. You've got Denny, who cuts it very close, getting towards the lower side of the ledge there. 16 HP is what he walks away on. This should be a round locked in though, surely. But you believe in Lollipop, and he believes in himself. Look at him go. Finds the first, clearly knows the position of the second player. Pete comes through, and
I told you.
He's at it again. This man is insane.
Never sleep on Lollipop. Do not sleep on this guy. He's absolutely nuts. And he's gonna win an impossible round here for Nemiga. Deo, even if he finds the second, is so good here. That he found him was short. I was sure it was gonna be a double for Spellan. But Skade, once again, another round they should win. And they throw it away. And we're into the final round of the first half here of the 3rd map. And yeah, Skade, they do have the money, but do they have the rounds? That's gonna be a negative because they only got 4 on the T side. And are they gonna get a 15? Oh, he makes it down to Pit here. MBS, oh, Box, he's holding the corner here. That's a great flash coming through. And Nemiga, they don't stop. They just keeps on going, keeps on giving. And MBS, he can find himself a second one here. He's 10 HP on Rainwaker. He just needs 1 bullet. And that's a perfect flash. That's a marvelous flash. And now, well, it's down to Rafter. A 4v1 situation. And, well, this is going to be an 11-4 Flakes. This is a brutal scoreline.
Really just not what you would expect. Nemiga stepping up in true form, but Lollipop as well. I mean, the myth, the machine, the legend. I can't feel of a better way to describe him as a player right now. Just the impact he's been able to bring for his team. What's interesting about him as a player is there isn't really a huge amount sort of about him in the world. Obviously, he's had some fairly good runs every now and then in a couple of teams, but not really been up to too much. Obviously, an active name within the CIS region, but never really seen global success, but clearly has some talent.
Yeah, these players here in Skade and Nemiga, they have been around in the scene for a long time, but just they've been down in this playing this online match. They haven't and regional matches like their own region, but haven't really been going international. So we haven't really seen them in one of like a better team, like outside their own country and stuff. So it's gonna be really interesting to see in the future if he can actually maybe come up there and make that next step in his career. But oh, hold the phone for a second because we got a fast push here for. Oh my goodness, Nemiga, they're getting absolutely wrecked by Rainwaker here. Triple frame with the USP. And there's 2 remain here. This is a fast piss around here in the second half. And well, Nemiga, they had 11-4, but Skade, can they do the run Nemiga did on the CT side? Is it possible? Let's see first off. 5v2, still winnable for Nemiga, but yeah, 4 players remain here. Box and MDS versus 4. This is next to impossible, really.
I think they owe Rainwaker this round pretty much. Just tapping them down as they ran at him B. Kind of one of the strengths of the USP, really, isn't it? Just has that ability to really do so much damage at long range.
Yeah, the USP from box all the way to tunnel, that just, he can just tap them. And now he's just spamming through the smoke. Box, a 1v4. This will be a 5th round, and there's the 4th frag from Rainwaker. And well, just like that, Skade, they're gonna get gifted the pistol round. It was a good thinking just pushing B, but against the USP long range, it's so hard to hit him. Especially against the box, you're only gonna see the top of his head. And with a Glock, that's not easy. If you had a USP, maybe it would have been possible, but with a Glock, it's not that easy to do that long range. So, I'm interested to see if Skade can build on this on the CT side. There are a lot of rounds down, in fact, 11-5, but you know, if Nemiga can do it, so can them, or so can Skade. And it all comes down to this map as well. So, oh, we got the pop flash in the middle here. Dennis, he's gonna get full flashed. They're not actually gonna go for it. Take the step back, and now they're gonna go to short instead, but they should be all this round. Actually, he will not. He's gonna miss a little bit. That's the problem with the FAMAS. It's not the best kind of gun in that situation, but 11-5, 11-6. Let's see the gun run here from Nemiga.
Yeah, this is the one that really is going to tell us now what to expect as we get into the second half. Skade obviously looking to grind their way back in, but it's going to be an uphill battle for them. And again, this round will really give us an idea of what competition truly looks like for them. Nemiga, of course, on the full buy. They've got some Kriegs in place, some of the AKs as well. It's a bit of a mixed bag. As we've talked about before on Nuke, you really see kind of 2 types of T player now. It's either immediately going for the Krieg, or delaying it to a little later into the game, just to make sure the CTs don't have that access early on.
Yeah, look at Dennis's position. He's in the Fox position. Is he gonna check the corner? They do! And so where Box has played this game before a lot of hours. And, well, he's gonna remove Dennis from the equation. And, well, it's down to 4 now. And the FAMAS long range, not really fasting his chances against the AKs and the SGs. So this is going to be a hard round to win for Skade. They even have an MP9 on Rafter, so how the hell are they going to deal with this round here, Skade? And this is an important round as well. You don't want to lose from Skade, giving Nemiga early T rounds here. But Rafter, pretty much the best position he can be here with MP9. Now when it comes out long, he's going to have to get a pair of frags here. Is the flash coming through? Oh, there's no flash coming through. He goes for the spam, he misses it. Oh, I don't think he was ready for that. Well, the T's, they're getting out along here. It's a 5v2. It's gonna have to be a save here from Skade. Yeah, they're already on the B side, so a save comes in. It's gonna be a 12-6 here, Flakes. And the first Skade run has been won by Nemiga, so that has to be a good field movement there for them.
Oh, it's exactly what they want to do, and look at how decisively they've won it as well. 5 players still standing. Going to be extremely happy with how this has played out, because in their mind, they have one job to do now. Close this one out, and then... Well, I think they're laughing already at Skade, kind of... Not quite literally, but I think they're going to be laughing at the result right now, thinking that they can actually win out Skade in this best of 3. I don't think it's unfair to say that no one expected Nemiga to really be able to compete in this one, especially after the results of map 1.
Yeah, I count them out. I was like, okay, we go to Inferno. Well, Skade's second best map. Paper, well, they're gonna win this 2-0. But Nemiga, they say no. we're gonna get that, and now we're gonna take Dust 2 as well. Dust 2, a little bit of open map, more things you can do on the T side. So I think this is much better for Nemiga to just go for a more open map on the third map. So very good that I think they're very happy with getting Dust 2 as the third map. And they're only a couple runs away from winning the series here. So Skade, starting off this Swiss stage with a loss against Nemiga. That's not what you want to do. You know you're one of those teams that can actually win the tournament. So we have another pulse here coming through in round 19. And the buy from Skade is going to be very, very bad here, I would say. Look at the utility they have. They almost have nothing.
I think it's Dust 2. What do you do if you have such little utility? I feel like everything on the map really was reliant on having some level of utility to open it up. It's a map that you wouldn't think requires it, but actually, because of just how, not necessarily simple it is, but how open a couple of these angles are, you do really need to have good utility. It can be very punishing not to have anything.
Yeah, Dust 2, very open map as well. I would say, like, you got those long range duels, like mid, long. Like, you have these duels, so. And short to A side as well. Like, it's not really any close range battles, except short and I guess B there. So it's just really Skade. You need the utility here on the CT side, otherwise it's next to impossible to play CT side defense if you don't have it in A. So you can see Jo is already out long. There's nothing spell I can see there. Rocky has pushed through tunnel, but you can see his teammates, they're falling like domino bricks. And well, they're dying one after another. Well, look at that. Rocking from lower tunnel finds himself 2. 5v3 to a 3v3. And they have crossed over with the bomb. The Skade, they're gonna have to win this round. They have no money to lose this round. Man, this is absolutely brutal. Now we have speed hack on long. He finds himself both frags, and that's gonna nail them the round. Raptor need to fall back and save them 4. Can he do that? No, he cannot. That's another run for the Nemiga, and I think the train has left the station very, very soon here for Skade in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, don't mind me. I'm just putting the final nail in the coffin for the CT side right now. They are... long, I think, really sums up the round for them in a nutshell. Just getting creed to death there through the lamppost.
Yeah, money is absolutely gone here. They got no funds. They're gonna have to search around their house for some more money because they're not finding anything in this round. And 2,000 to 3,000 across the board is not gonna cut it for a buy here. So this should be 14-6. And then, as we saw, it should just be a matter of time here before this game should be going the way of Nemiga, and they should be taking up the win here in the first matchup of today. So we have 3 players towards the top mid here. And the S3, this is what the S3 is best for, but just will only get 1. But his teammates will give him a helping hand. And there's only 2 more to find here. And they got USP and a Deagle. So this is not, I was edging Nemiga here on Dust 2 a little bit, but not by this much. This is like pretty much what happened on Nuke kinda, but a little bit more one-sided. So let's see what Rocky can do first with the Deagle. Can he get a couple 1-digs? It's possible. Oh, never mind. He's gonna get absolutely wrecked. So, Flex, what do you think Skade can do here? Because I don't think they have a lot of things left in there.
Really. No. There's not really much left in the tank for them in terms of playbook, because we've seen a lot of it, and to be frank, a lot of it hasn't worked. And then in terms of really what they can do moving forward, they're running out of opportunities. I mean, they get 1 full buy left in this game now. Just this round. This is all they have. And even then, it's not great. I mean, big lack of utility. They do get the smokes at least at bare minimum, but they're in a really rough position here. And also, I think the other big piece of this is that only a few of their players are really fragging out, and the frags that are being picked up, they aren't really changing the story of the round.
You're absolutely right. 14-6. Also, you're gonna have to look, when you look at the scoreboard, everyone, they're like 14-6. How are we gonna come back here in this match? We're so far gone at this point. If it was like, oh my goodness, it's brave. If it was like 6-10, maybe 9-6, it would have been like, they would have had hope. But now, when it's 14-6, there's really no hope left. Rocking. Ooh, just gonna miss the guy on MDS, and they're gonna boost up on the box. Oh my goodness. This is the reverse boost. Rocking. Oh, he's gonna find himself both here. Oh, they don't know him behind the smoke. And maybe this is a way back into the game.
That is going to be a pretty valuable double kill. It does open up that mid control for them, because now obviously they don't have to deal with Nemiga coming in and causing problems from CT. But with Lollipop finding Raftu, the A play looks a little bit more likely. You just need Jo to land one kill from short, and then you're good to go. And why are they rotating to mid?
Exactly. This is really weird here coming out. Dennisol is going to have to make a kill, but look at it. They don't even check towards. They're not even watching. That's a free kill. Now the side guy, he finally nails him, but now they're going to come through long. Dennisol has all work in front of him to do, and he does it. He finds himself the second. Now it's 1 more to find. A 1 versus 3. They don't have to peek speed hack. He has an op. But oh, if Dennisol went down on the A side there, that would have been a wrap for Nemiga. And yeah, he's just gonna save the ops. That round was closer than it should have been. Nobody's watching short. He gets the guy CT. And it's just a couple of shots away, a couple of whiffs away from the kill site. So a 7 for Skade, but they only need 2 rounds Nemiga. That's nothing really.
What has prompted the rotate?
To win the last 2.
I think that's the big thing to think about. What has made them call the rotate from A long into mid and giving out all that short control and just ignoring it? What?
I think that they really didn't hear anything short, and they know the long guy. They probably thought they went back, the long guy, or just didn't proceed at least forward, so they can make a rotation. They don't need to have like 2-3 people there.
Wow, they're giving
so
it
they
so
only had
much
one guy
control.
inside. Yeah, Dennis had the site, like he was on the site, so they relied on him, I guess, and the rest went to B. I would assume. So yeah, but I feel like Nemiga, I think just execute somewhere should be like enough for them. They're the ones who are controlling the match at this point. Skade, they're their puppets, you know. They just do whatever they're being told. And Nemiga can get everything on this map. Not the best flash, I guess, but yeah, we can see again. We got the spam coming through. Oh, is he gonna get spammed? It doesn't go for the full spam there with SG. Could have been a kill, but again we got an MP9 towards long. Wait, what? Was that mid-team kill? that was weird.
Okay. Well, Lollipop gets the trade. So at least there's that, I suppose.
So a 4v4 rocking down to 30 HP. If they, oh, nice shot from Dennisol there. And there's only one player towards long. There's nobody on the site, and the T's know this. They know there's only gonna be Dennisol down here. Oh my goodness! If they can come out without him killing a single one, oh, he gets the tag. But now this is gonna have to be a 4v3 retake for Skade. Nemiga, the 2 players very low though, so Box he's like corner, and oh, he's gonna whiff the spray. That could have been a crucial shot and kill. And now, well, ooh, Speedak with a flick on the first guy. Gets the second as well. Oh my goodness, Speedak is so good. His teammate though, he's gonna whiff. And Rocking, is he gonna get burned alive? You probably should have used that molly for the bomb. Oh, it's a 2v1 here for Speed Hack. He taps the bomb. And always his teammate's gonna hold him. And that's gonna be the 8th round from Skade. Oh, if he used that Molotov for the bomb, it probably could have worked out. Where's that team kill? Oh, where is it? But this is a nice shot from Speedak.
It's a shame we don't get to see the point of view of the team killer mid there.
Yeah.
Very curious on how that has played out.
Unfolded. I would assume it was just that there was a guy peeking middle from outside B, and that guy went in front of him when he had an op. He just nailed him. But yeah, 14-8 here. There's still a couple rounds to be played here.
The timing.
Dennisol. Yeah, he didn't actually take the shot, right?
No, I didn't get the shot off, unfortunately.
Yeah, Rafter though. Pair of frags over towards long. It's back to a 2v2 now. But look at Jo. He sneaked all the way up here. Oh, okay, he's watching it. Dennisol. They're both ops though. Last 2 seated both have ops. So if this comes down to a retake, it is gonna be absolutely... Oh, Here, seam down. And no, this is gonna be a retake. Unless he can make it down into B before him. Oh, he will. But Jo, look at Jo right here. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 here.
He's got through without being spotted, which means that Spellin is now under so much pressure because he doesn't know, do I look window, do I look tunnels? He can hit all the noise being made, but hits one hell of a shot and Speed. Speedak is just waiting in tunnels.
Yeah,
he need to be with his teammate there.
Yeah, why did he go with his teammate? Just time there. You just get the B sides. He was watching behind him. Just get him killing the B side. It's a 2v1 or a 1v1 at least if you get the trade, and you have a chance to win it. Instead, he's waiting tunnel and letting Spellon get the no-scope here. Very, very nice. Okay. Gets the second shot very, very easy. Trying to shoulder peek him. 9th round from Skade here. It's going to be an eco for Nemiga. So this should be 14-10 very, very soon here. And Skade, they're pulling it back. Never count out the Bulgarians from a match. They're starting to wake up here, but is it too late to wake up? Maybe not, because there's only 14. It's not 15 at least. So they have that going for them. And this one, it should be a freebie. Easy frags. It's just Nemiga pushing out towards mid and long and everything here. With the clocks, 2 Deagles, 2. Actually gets the Deagle kill. But yeah, 10 rounds. Skade. They're playing better CS right now, but Nemiga, they're just a couple kills away. They're just 1-2 kills away from winning a round and putting it on match points.
Yeah, again, there's been a lot of clutches, isn't it? A lot of kind of 2v2s and whatnot that have been very, very tight here. Now, they have gone Skade's way ultimately, which does put them on a good roadmap here to get their way back into the game. But to your point, if the Nemiga start collecting on any of those rounds, then, well, we're already done at 14-9. So we don't have those sort of rounds to play with and buffer.
Yeah, just one mistake will put Nemiga on match point though, but yeah, they're gonna have to get there first. But Skade, they can't rely on the clutches to win the rounds. Like that we've seen a couple times. Because those can go anywhere. Anybody can get those. So, let's see here. Gun round now. Let's see if Nemiga can get that 15 and try to, you know, put the pressure on Skade again. We have an off on Speedak. Off from Spellon 2. And they're sending 2 players towards B again here from Skade. And the Rainwaker. Very aggressive here, very close. Smokes, mollies. Ooh, he's gonna get barbecued here. Box. He's actually gonna push out here, and MDS is pushing out too. And one, oh, he's gonna miss the shot, Spellon. He's not gonna get punished for it though. He gets behind the door, he gets behind the cover, and Rainwaker, they're pushing through this cover, or through the door. And the smoke there with the bomb. And Speedak, he needs to get the trade here on Rainwaker to make it a 2 versus 2 here. And oh, Lollipop goes down here. Speedak misses the shot. And oh, he hits the second. But it's a 2v1. If Lollipop hit the guy CT, it would have been a 2v1. Oh man. How is Lollipop gonna pull this one out? He has 50 HP, they know exactly where he is. Lollipop unfortunately doesn't hit the CT kill there. That would have been a big kill. Speed hack with an op. He's gonna have to try to pull it to a 1v1, but they're taking B side. Oh well, they're both pushing straight in and Skade up on 11. And are we actually seeing a comeback here, slowly but surely?
I think it might actually be on the table, to be honest. And again, another pause. I do love these pauses. It's been really nice to see a team fully taking advantage of the tactical pauses available to both sides, but to your point, comeback is almost certainly on. Only 3 rounds the difference now. This round here, likely not going to be as cut and dry as a full eco because we're going to see Pistol's utility in play, but still could be quite the round. If Skade can pick this up though, which I think a lot of people would expect they should be able to, then we're looking at 12. Win the gun rounds, you're at 13. Eco after that, more than likely should play about 14 rounds. It's a good pathway for Skade to get back here to equalise things out, it has to be said.
Yeah, so for them and for their fans, hopefully they can do that. And well, Nemiga, they know that they had this match in the bag here. This map is theirs. Like, if they lose this, they're gonna be more disappointed than Skade, or Skade will be a lot disappointed in losing as you know, versus underdogs. But yeah, well, you can't really call them underdogs, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, you know, weird series here with the maps here, who you can call, because Inferno should have gone Skade and it should have been over then. But yeah, those two is a little bit more open, I would say so. But they're not gonna throw this one away, Flakes. They have a lot of utility. You can see all these nades and everything with Kevlar and upgraded pistols. So they're gonna do a play here for sure. This may not be an easy 12th round for Skade, after all. And because they're not just gonna buy all this utility without using them somewhere. And they have 4 players with a B spawn, so they could actually be a fast B play here.
I feel like that's what all the signs point towards, but then that's a lot of utility for a fast B play.
Yeah, that's why they don't do it. So just sending Yayo here, trying to get something down here over towards B. So very important rounds coming up here in the end stages of this match. So yeah, they throw a lot of utilities already. Let's see what they're gonna use the last one. They're gonna have to make. They're gonna make some kind of execute with it. That's for sure. It seems like B could be the play. Maybe with a fake towards A. A lot of utilities being used towards short. Well, that's a good nade from the CTs on box. And there are 4 players gathering up towards the tunnel. This is gonna be a straight out A fake. This guy short is gonna fake A, and then the 4 people is gonna rush B. With the execute here. Smokes and Molly's being thrown out, and here we go. Spellan's gonna nail one through the smoke. He gets the second through the smoke. Oh my goodness, he can even get a third here. So close on hitting the third. He's gonna go for the reload. He shot all-time bullets. That's gonna be time for them to go up, but he gets to reload, and he picks up the third too. And it's a shutdown. He can't get through to tunnel. It's closed. Box. The guy who's faking, he's the last man standing here. Trying to shoot away the off. Trying to shoot away with the weapon there. Raptor's gonna get it.
He did it.
No. He did it.
He got away with it, yeah.
Spelling just nailing all these shots. Putting him up against the wall here. 14-12. We have a full line now from Nemiga. Let's see what they can do. He did hit that up, like I think a couple of like centimeters or something. So 14-12, 2-round lead here for Nemiga. And I didn't think we were actually gonna go down to this point. And DS has been found towards long. So a double up set up from Skade. Once again here. Seems like the recipe they need to do or get. And I would be nervous if I were Nemiga at this point. You don't win any T rounds, you're getting wrecked by these ops, and just it's not a lot you do at the moment.
Short control also being retaken by Skade there. Nemiga putting it back under pressure for sure, but Skade able to get a lot of early information based on just what's going on here. Through the map control they have been contesting. That Molly's going to force the big flash peek. Raftu, a matter after our hearts. Double kill through the smoke. Spellan finding JO as well. Skade almost certainly going to be at 13 and likely 14 here now.
Yeah, what a... He's gonna jump and see over the smoke, and he's gonna take the shot. Very nice there from Spellan, and just a clean run. Look at this. Raptor pushes through. He gets both through the smoke. He even gets the second guy first behind the guy in front. And this is some textbook CS right here from Skade. They're playing beautiful CS at the moment. And Nemiga, they're not finding any openings. And yeah, Lollipop is still performing good here actually. 1.30 KD. And we see dead even odds here. So 14-13 will be 14-14 as you say here, because this is going to be an eco round. And what was the scoreline for Nemiga? Was it 14-7? 14-6? If you have an idea.
14-6 and they've managed to bring it back pretty much consistently this entire way. It is insanity, to be honest, because Nemiga looked like they were almost outclassing Skade in a lot of the rounds. The clutches were only going their, not going their way by one or two kind of different odd moments, but generally speaking, Nemiga were looking really solid, and then Skade just started to win those very tight clutches, and that kind of like 10% here, 10% there is starting to add up, and all of a sudden, we have a real game on our hands. 14-14 should be guaranteed here unless these pistols can do something wild. Denny's going to pick them down, just making life even more difficult for them here. At least they get a plant for their troubles. That'll help out with the money in the next round, as money since Nemiga seem to be struggling for.
Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of money now, though, I think. So, yeah, they got plenty of money to go for the buy here. But yeah, 14-14. Both teams requires 2 rounds to win this match here on the 3rd map. Good shots here from Denisaw. But it was just an eco, so they gotta plant some extra funds in the bank. Now, well, they're gonna go up against a double up here, Nemiga. Okay, this double up has been working out really good for them. And it seems like this past 4 or 5 rounds, Nemiga, they haven't really gotten more than 2 kills, 1-2 kills. If even that in a few rounds, so it's been very, very hard work here for Nemiga. Well, they still have a lot of work to be done here. Box is gonna push out long here, finds the guy full flashed. That's a good start for Nemiga. Finally, they get out, they get an entry. This is exactly what they need to do. Oh, they get even a second one. This is beautiful. A 5v3 now for Nemiga. They cannot blow this.
They're very committed to long. Very committed in towards this pit area. And the problem they're going to have is Denny